dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
I hope you enjoy your Odell Beckham jersey.
Odell Beckham jersey, that's what I'm getting?
Odell Beckham on the Browns, man.
Oh, not even an LA jersey, a Browns jersey.
No.
Oh.
And you got to wear it all playoffs, brother. It's the perfect gift.
You know what? They're probably half price, dude. That's not a bad decision by you. You could probably get one of those at half price or maybe 75% off.
They're literally half price. $40, man. I can keep the rest of the gift card to myself. It's a win-win.
Man, oh man. Those of you that are just tuning in, good evening. Welcome into our Super Squares live stream. And Jonathan and I are talking about the kind of the head-to-head contest we've had here at Super Squares for the final 10 weeks of the season. And we won't even get to play the last 2 weeks because I am out. Got knocked out today, 6-3 wins for Jonathan. So my punishment is I have to wear whatever jersey he decides that I have to wear for all of the playoffs that we do. So
I'm 90% sure that's what it's going to be, but they're running low on jerseys, man. The Pro Football Hall of Fame, not a lot of jerseys left, my friend.
Well, I think they'd probably have some Odell Beckham Jr. jerseys available. I mean,
yeah, they are there. They're there. And then you and I also have another big matchup tonight where I have a 10% chance to win still. You're saying there's a chance.
Well, Jonathan was down, and we're playing in our playoffs of fantasy football to, I think, a 2% chance to win.
Yep.
Until Deontay Johnson caught a worthless garbage touchdown in the waning moments of the Pittsburgh game that moved him back up to within 1 point of me. So here's what we are watching tonight in this Dallas Cowboy game. I have Dak Prescott. Jonathan has Zuerlein. And I've got a 1 point lead. So I'm feeling okay unless for some reason Dak Prescott gets knocked out in the first quarter and leaves with 1 point or 2 points.
Zuerlein scores 4 points like he did the last time he played Washington.
Yep, or he fumbles a few times or something. You never know. It is still wide open. I did feel good until that late touchdown. But yeah, tough day for fantasy all around with all the COVID stuff going on and injuries and yeah, kind of crazy.
And congrats to you for starting Jackson. I kind of thought I was tricking you into starting him, thinking he would suck. He had 34 points.
Well, dude, I told you. Jonathan had sent me a message yesterday and asked me to start a couple of running backs that I had in there. I said, okay, I'll start them for you. And I did this morning. I should have let you pick my third running back because Cuckoo Mr. Robinson had 10 yards, tore his Achilles, and is done for the rest of the year. So if you'd have picked Sony Michel or one of my other running backs, it'd have been even better for me, but
a crazy day. Let's see what happens at the end. The squares have also been crazy. We'll check on the winner from the 4 o'clock Skybox. I had some stream issues at the end. I was going to play a Madden game. Didn't quite get there. Not sure we can do marbles tonight. My PC's acting up a little. We had marbles the first 2 games. It was great, but my computer's been a little weird. So we'll have to see. But let's get into tonight, my friend. We have a Skybox.
Oh, I'm not even in it yet. What is the Skybox?
I'm not in either. We're about to get in right now. Our good friend, Big Money Frank, has sent that over to us, my friend. And that is, hold on.
I didn't see it.
It was in the iPhone chat.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Hall of Fame, all one word. So I'm going to go lobby here. Super Squares fam. I'm going to join Skybox, all one word. Hall of Fame. Join. I'm in. That's the Skybox for tonight. Beer is the other one. I believe that's still going on. We'll check our predictors, but I need Dak to just be horrible tonight, my friend.
I need Dak to do well tonight. And, I mean, when you look on paper at Dak Prescott, he started the season off on fire and did really well. Threw for over 400 yards a couple times earlier in the season. Then got hurt, missed a few games, and since he's come back, has only thrown over 300 once. So if he can play well tonight, we'll see. And the Dallas Cowboys can stay within 1 game of Green Bay. But I did pick Dallas in this game because they have the number 1 offense in the National Football League, averaging 414 yards a game, my friend.
Yeah, that's an interesting stat to bring up. It's going to be an interesting game. I have a low-scoring game I picked today, a little bit because I wanted to see that happen. I have Dallas winning 17-14, my friend.
Wow. Okay. I'm like almost a total opposite. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game, but I have been waiting and waiting and waiting for Dallas to just hit on all cylinders. And I think that tonight may be the night. So I went Dallas 31. They've been averaging 28 points a game. And Redskins have been giving up 25 points a game. So I went Dallas 31, and I gave the Redskins 17. They've been averaging 20 points a game. And Dallas has been giving up 20 points a game. But I went 31-17 Cowboys over the Indians, right?
Oh, my gosh. That is a lot of points, my friend.
Yeah, but the last game these guys played, wasn't it right around there? Wasn't it like 27 to 20, I think, a couple weeks ago when Dallas beat Washington, 27-20. So it's, you never know.
You never know. I have low yards as well, 606 total. And again, Dak goes down for the sack.
I think he might have made it back to the line of scrimmage. We'll have to see. I went total yards 727 again, because the Dallas Cowboys are averaging 414 a game. Washington 346 a game. Total yards against per game, these teams are almost equal. Dallas 356, Washington 364 giving up per game. So I went 727 total.
Interesting. We could not be more different tonight. We've been very similar lately. Another sack.
Dang.
And Dak goes down. And I've got Dak. I'm giving you 201 passing yards for Dallas tonight, my friend, with 3 interceptions and 4 fumbles lost.
Oh, I don't think that's going to happen. And I did go 274 yards, and I did account in my score for 4 touchdowns from Dak Prescott and 1 field goal for your kicker, my friend.
Wow, 1 field goal. 3rd and 16. Here we go. It's going to be a fun night. I'm cheering for a crazy kind of miracle.
Oh, what do you go? Here we go. Oh, get on the ball.
What is happening?
Oh, my gosh. They threw that ball up. It was the NFC North. Let me get a 10-yard pass when I need 16, and then tried a crazy lateral that just didn't work out so well. Oh.
That looked like a design.
It was. I think it was. And it didn't work out. If he'd have caught that ball, maybe he had a chance, but not a great first possession for the Cowboys. Not good.
Already up to 108 in the skybox. 111 now, my friend. I don't see I1 yet in the top 50.
Dude, that's so funny. When I joined earlier, I went right to the Beer for a Year skybox because I joined and I kept looking for I1. And I didn't see him either.
865 people in the Beer skybox. So just like that, Dak Prescott dominated by the Washington defense, my friend.
Yes, that was the first possession. Did he lose yardage? No, he got 0.68. Yeah, so you still have a 10% chance to win, my friend.
Dude, I'm hanging on to it. How sick would that be? It'd be the worst beat in a long time in fantasy football for you.
It would be, dude. And when I saw this morning, like I said, I had sent you a message, and I saw my cousin and his wife, and we went out to lunch and everything. I wasn't watching anything, didn't see anything. And then I took a look, and I saw the early game, and it said James Robinson 1 point. I'm like, man, 1 point. They're not getting beat that bad. And I'm looking, and then I open up and I see James Robinson left the game diagnosed with a torn Achilles tendon, and he's done for the season. And I was like, oh man, that's gonna do me in. But
no fear, Stafford threw 3 picks and had his lowest fantasy showing of the year in a win against Minnesota.
That did help me out. That he laid a big fat egg. And was still able to actually throw 109 of his receiving yards to Cooper Kupp, which helped me out. So,
but hey, I made the right call because Mac Jones only had 7 fantasy points.
Yeah. Yep, you did.
And how about Joe Burrow, man? 575 passing yards, 25, whatever it was, passing yards, and 5 tutties.
Yeah, I asked when a Big Money Frank came through earlier. The first thing I said was Frank, you started Joe Burrow today, didn't you? Because he's in like his playoffs. I'm not sure if it's the semifinals right now. And he did bench Tom Brady and he started Joe Burrow. So
I told him to do that on Thursday.
Yeah, and I think he had like two of the receivers, I think maybe for Cincinnati as well. I think he had 137 points out of just that one game.
Yeah, he went all in on Cincinnati today, which was a great call. I picked them to blow out Baltimore. They did. So congrats to Big Money Frank on taking down Uncle Terry. Speaking of Uncle Terry, how bad are the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Man, they got walloped. I did see Terry. He didn't seem too upset about it. I think he kind of expects it now at this point. So we'll see. Again, I was watching and I thought it was great because I was playing you with Deontay Johnson. And I'm like, oh, man, this is great. I've got like a 10, 12-point lead. Plus I've got, interception on the first pass of the game. Cowboys get the ball back, my friend.
And Diggs already has a pick.
Wow. What's it like?
He's
10?
been a stud this year.
I think it might be like 10 this year or something crazy. That's amazing.
Time for Zeke Elliott to get in field goal range, my friend. And speaking of bad teams, your Chicago Bears with a nice win in the Snow Bowl in Seattle today.
I do have to say I'm going to have to take back what I said last week about I think the Lions will finish in front of the Bears. I don't think that's going to happen now.
I don't think either anymore. The Lions should have won today. They played a great game, dude. I mean, they had Tim Boyle in, did everything they could to win, had the ball 10 yards to go for a tutty to win the game, and Tim Boyle throws a pick. If Jared Goff's in, they win that game by 30.
Yeah.
But hey, that's what we need to get a nice draft pick. The team showed fight. But seriously, Nick Foles, best Bears QB I've seen this year.
I did hear that he is the best third-string quarterback in the National Football League.
It's not particularly close, my friend.
Yeah, and I do think that if the Lions did have, again, one of the greatest quarterbacks in the league, Jared Goff, playing, that they would have won. The Bears, I wasn't really keeping track of the game, and I thought that they were down. I should have looked at the box score. I know they were down for a while. So did they come back late and win, or what happened in that Bears game, my friend?
They did. They were down 10, I believe, with 6 or 7 minutes to go. Kicked a field goal to get within 7. Nice defensive stop to knock the Seahawks out of field goal range twice and get the ball back. And then Montgomery, man, played out of his mind today. Probably should have had more than 23 fantasy points and just sealed the game up, man. And Foles made some nice plays. It's crazy.
David Montgomery, 21 rushes, 45 yards, a touchdown, but 7 catches for 61 yards. On the other side of the ball, Rashad Penny, who I picked up after he had a good week 2 weeks ago in fantasy and started him last week, and he just sucked. Today, 17 rushes, 135 yards, and a touchdown.
Yep.
So
played out of his mind.
Fantasy is just so weird.
All right, this is good now for the Cowboys to just stall.
No.
We need 50-yard kicks, my friend. Greg the leg.
They need to go forward down the field. They are a charging team that will not yield.
Q Spark is really happy about our conversation on the Seahawks. Well, by the way, I think the Seahawks were mathematically eliminated from the playoffs today.
Look at Dak. Safe. Yes, I think they were as well. Lord Goofa as well had Penny on his bench. Yeah, I hope to make it to the championship game. And I know last week, John, you said, do we even know what the payouts are? Is it first and second place, first, second, and third? Is there a percentage? Is it winner take all? Do we ever find the answer to that?
Yes, I do know the answer to that, my friend. It is pulling that up right now. First place gets 340. Second place gets 200. Third gets 60.
Got it.
Should be a free play there.
Yeah, that was a huge free play. And those are some receiving yards that'll help me out there. So, hey, Big John, again, it was very nice playing you in our head-to-head competition. I started off with a win and got out of the gate quick, but then just kind of fizzled kind of around Thanksgiving when I picked the winner of the Bears game and pretty much everything spot on. You picked the wrong quarterback, the wrong team to win, but hit the yards exactly, I think, on the head, which put you ahead. And that right there was the momentum swing that dropped me into the toilet. So again, congratulations. I will wear whatever jersey it is you decide that I'm going to wear when you finally decide on it. And it was fun. It was fun. Oh, big fumble. Wow.
We'll take that. We'll take that fumble there.
Second down. Yeah, I don't need that. And so you taking off, Uncle Terry?
Yep.
Merry Christmas, Uncle Terry. Tell Margaret we said Merry Christmas as well.
Uncle Terry, I'm sorry that the Lions broke the Steelers this year.
I know. That makes sense. They stunk at the beginning of the year, Jonathan. It's just a trend.
Just a trend. My friend, Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Uh-oh, big third down, John. Third down and
Dude.
at the 5-yard line. I think they can still get a first down at the 1.
Now, how
Maybe.
many points do I get for a 15-yard field goal? Just
3.
1? 3?
I think 3. I don't know. Let me look, but I think 3.
Let's go, Washington defense.
Come on, Dak. Touchdown!
Wide open.
There's 1 of 4, my friend.
I needed the Zeke touchdown today. Got that one right away.
Oh, what do you need in this game for all that fun stuff you do on the side?
My friend, Cowboys win.
Okay.
A Zeke touchdown.
All right.
An Antonio Gibson touchdown.
Okay.
And Dak Prescott to go under 229 passing.
I don't know if that's going to happen.
So far, he's at 57.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen, my friend. Let me go to settings. Is this it? Let me see. Okay, here's how your kicking works there, Mr. Blevins. Field goals from 0 to 19 yards are 3 points. Up to 29, up to 30, 39 yards are 3 points. When you're in the 40s, you get 4. 50 plus, you get 5, and 1 point for the extra point.
Well, we'll take the 1 point there.
It's still close, my friend.
I'm not sure they gave it to me.
Yes, it is. It says 1 point. Greg Zerline, 1 PAT made. That stands for point after try.
I'm gonna need a little bit of help the rest of this game, my friend.
So, how was Christmas? Merry Christmas.
Dude, Merry Christmas to you too. Christmas was awesome, man. My kids had a blast. I got all the things I asked for. I'm exhausted over the last few days. But after tonight, I'm gonna get a nice night of sleep in, my friend. And back to the grind tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we did. We went to mass at 4:00 on Christmas Eve. I was the lector, and all 3 of my kids were altar servers, and I always loved that, and that was fun. And then we went to Island Way Grill afterwards.
I saw the crab bisque.
Dude, I had to send you a picture of that crab bisque because the bowl was like, I'm like, oh man,
How was it?
It was so good. It was so good. And now, when we were calling to get reservations, when my mom was alive, we always, Christmas Eve being Catholic and Polish, I mean, Christmas Eve is the big thing, and having fish and everything and stuff at dinner and all that. And that's when we would have our big celebration is Christmas Eve. And after my mom passed away, it was like, well, it's just not the same to, make the dinner without her and all that stuff. And so we started just going to a restaurant on Christmas Eve. So we decided to go to Island Way Grill this year. And my wife called like a month ago. And they're like, yeah, no, we don't have any reservations. The only thing we have open is 5:15. And we're like, well, mass is at 4:00. And if mass is, I was doing mass because on Christmas, there's mass in the church and then overflow goes into the hall. And so I was doing mass in the hall. And that's always a little bit faster because you don't have the organ, you don't have the choir. There's not 500 people going up for communion and stuff. It's a little bit shorter. So I was like, we can probably get out of mass in a little over an hour and get to Island Way by 5:15. So, dude, we pulled in the parking lot right at 5:15, got in there, sat down, and 2 things. My wife looks around and goes, why was it so hard for us to get in here? There's like next to nobody here. And so she asked the waiter, and he goes, we had 3 large parties that all canceled that were in the next room over here. And we had this. Well, all these flights that are there were like 6,000 flights, I think, canceled across the country this weekend because of all this Omicron stuff and all that, whatever. And so a lot of people didn't come into town or whatever. And so we could have gone later. because there were plenty of openings. But then the guy said also, hey, here's the early bird or happy hour specials. If you want any of these, I got to get your order in before 5:30. And we were there at 5:15. So I look on the early bird special, dude, and they had shrimp and grits. You ever had shrimp and grits?
Love it.
Oh, dude, I love shrimp and grits. So I'm like, give me the shrimp and grits. So I got the shrimp and grits. And the shrimp and kind of like the sherry kind of cream sauce stuff, it was all like on the bottom. And the grits weren't like normal, like where it was just kind of poured on top of grits. The grits were in big triangles that were deep fried.
Ooh.
So there were two big, huge, like it almost looked like giant hash browns. But bro, they were like 3/4 of an inch thick or an inch thick triangles of fried grits with it. It was so good. Oh,
And the shrimp was bomb.
yeah, dude, I thought of you.
Appreciate that. Big fan of that soup, man. Did you get the dirty martini with blue cheese stuffed olives, my friend?
No, I did not. I opted for a Three Daughters, I think bleach blonde ale. I just had one beer, and my wife had a sangria. And then once we got back to the house, we had some wine. A friend of mine has a wine club, and he sent me out. It was sometime this past year. He sent me out there monthly, 4 bottles of wine, and he goes and sources all kinds of really neat wines and small batch wines and stuff like that for the club. He's actually, what's his title? He's like the ambassador of Napa Valley. So it's
Wow.
like when dignitaries and people come in and like fly in, like he's the one that drives them around to the the wineries and shows them and stuff and everything like that. So I had this Pinot, and it's a private label that they had called Parables. And as soon as I tasted it, my wife, who's more along the lines of, I like Pinots, I like the reds, I don't like anything that's too far out of the box on any side, kind of like a down the middle ish. I'm like, you can really tell when you have an expensive good wine and there's a difference. And it was like you could like taste like smoke. It was like smoky. It was like super like robust and bursting with kind of like hints of cherry and like woodsy kind of like smoky flavor. Oh, it was just delicious. And enjoyed that on Christmas Eve night. Then went to bed. Santa Claus came overnight and filled the stockings with care and loaded up under the Christmas tree. And Christmas morning, this Christmas morning was like no other Christmas morning I've ever had in my life, John.
Go on.
True story.
I want to hear it.
We want to sleep in. It's Christmas morning. The kids are always going to want to kind of get up early to see, and unwrap presents and see if Santa came and all that stuff. But we're normally, it's like no one's in school that day. We've been to church already the day before. We can sleep in a little bit. In the 7 a.m. hour on Christmas Day, my next door neighbor, and I'm on a corner lot, so they border my backyard to the left, my next door neighbor.
Yeah.
Jackhammering with a pneumatic sledge jackhammering up the concrete walkway to his house. You can't make that up, dude. It's not like, someone had a dog that was barking and it kept me up. This was a conscious effort by this person to jackhammer the sidewalk starting at like 7:35 in the morning. And so it woke my family up. I'm sure woke up the people next to him around the court over here. Yeah. So it was not the nicest way to be woken up on Christmas morning as he jackhammered for a few hours and before he decided to put it away for the rest of the day. But the kids opened their presents and had a great day. And then when my mother-in-law came over, we did the prime rib and did the whole meal that afternoon. So it was very nice.
Yum, dude. There it is.
Dude.
There it is.
Now here's the thing. I don't know how you sleep. I'm a side sleeper. I mean, so my ear, I'm down on the pillow, right? My ear's on the pillow. When the jackhammer's going on, it just comes through like everything. If you're laying on your back, it's bad. You kind of hear it. But when you're turned sideways and your ear is down, it's even like more of that bass, the boom, boom, like hitting in you. I couldn't believe it. I wanted to walk outside so bad. I didn't. And then
I'm surprised you didn't.
I wanted to, because this is the same Jack ball that I tell you the story with the dumpster that dragged it down the street. All that stuff. Same dude, same family. I was like, this can't. I mean, maybe they're mad at me and they were thinking that was going to get back at me, but it wasn't just me. It like screwed like everybody in the neighborhood was, So I didn't do anything, and we decided at nighttime, let's just take the back speakers on the patio in the pool and just blare Christmas music as loud as we can at their house. But we didn't do that either.
You should have done that.
We thought about it. We did go out and put on some Christmas carols, and I got a new fire pit last month. So we had a little fire on the patio out there and stuff and everything, and enjoyed a frosty bev or 2 or 3, but didn't blare the music. I figured, you know what? It's Christmas. I'm not going to let these jackballs ruin my time and start fighting with somebody. And peace on earth, goodwill to men, and they'll get what's coming to them. So,
you know who got what's coming to them is the Bears.
Well, how is that, my friend?
Well, I forgot to tell you that the Bears had a gutsy, ballsy call. Went to go tie the game, and instead of kicking the extra point to tie it, they went for 2. And that's how they won by 1 point. They got the 2-point conversion. Nagy went for the win, and they got it, my friend.
That was at the end of the game?
Yeah, they scored the game-tying touchdown, but went for 2 instead of 1.
So the Chargers, what you say, should go watch some Bears tapes?
That's what I'm saying. Also, how bad are the Chargers ruining my perfect parlay today?
I see it right here. 1 minute left in the game. Nick Foles passed to Jimmy Graham for a 15-yard touchdown, 2-point attempt converted.
And the 2-point conversion catch was one of the best catches I've ever seen.
Wow.
Bird catches it, gets doubled up into the air by 2 guys, and then gets both feet down before he goes out of bounds. It was awesome.
Dude, see if you can pull it up and play it here on the stream for the fam.
I got you, dude. Let's see here.
I also, dude, for Christmas, I got a couple presents, and one of them is an original piece of art from a local artist. And I'm not a huge art collector, and I have some collectibles and different pieces. I've never, my parents had a couple that I have, and I'm like, what am I going to do with this stuff? But this one I got as a present, and it's really special. I actually brought it tonight. I figured I'd bring it and show it on the stream, and if you don't mind, is that all right?
It sounds great.
Let me grab this. And this is
man. Thanks for the tier 1, 15 months.
This is from a local artist. This is oil on canvas. Dude, what do you think?
Oh my, that's amazing.
Isn't it beautiful?
Beautiful, dude.
Yes. And she even signed it down there, and she dated it 2021. And her name is Brooke. She happens to be my daughter. I mean, but she made this all by herself and painted it and everything and stuff. And so I wanted to promote that, our local artist, Brooke, and thank her so much for this. I told her, I said, I'm going to bring it in and see if there's somewhere we can maybe put it on the set. That we can have it in the back or something like that. But this is so that's from Brookie.
That's very cool. And here is the play you're looking for.
Oh, let me look. Hold on.
Foles, design roll. Foles, back in the end zone. And it's Damiere Byrd. And he makes the catch and converts.
Did you see that?
Dude, it looked like he was like up in the air, and then they kind of carried him all the way out of bounds.
And he got his feet down. Watch this replay.
He had him open for a second. He threw it kind of late. I thought he almost messed it up. Seattle tried to carry him out the back of the end zone.
One
was able to get
knee.
his knee
Yep.
down.
Wow. And dude, he's holding the ball out to the side.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh, it's beautiful, my friend. You know what's even more beautiful is to see number 9 throw a touchdown pass, because that's Jim McMahon's number, one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history.
There you go. Second and 6. We need a big defensive stop here.
Oh,
That'll do it. Father Josh says, what a play. Bear down.
Bears.
Yeah, Big Aries. Amon-Ra St. Brown had the game of his life today for the Lions. And they had the ball, dude, with like 30 seconds to go, 15 yards for the touchdown to win, and Boyle throws a pick. Lions played great today.
Come on, Dak.
3rd and 6. Defense. How about a sack? They only rushed 4. Dak has all day.
First down.
Washington pointing to something. Refs, no flag. 1st and goal.
Come on, Dak.
I need Dak to quit throwing the ball.
I need him to keep throwing the ball.
I've already got 11 predictors, my friend.
Look at Dak. Get in there. Touchdown. Oh, and a flag.
Flag, holding.
Is that going to be on some kind of offensive holding or something? Or is it going to be a pass interference? It was away from the receiver.
Dak is celebrating like it's on Washington.
Yep, holding defense.
Defense.
And that's the second one. I said you'd have 4 tonight. That's 2, my friend.
That brings me down to 1% chance to beat you.
Dude, there's still a chance.
You're
I'm
saying there's a chance.
saying there's a chance.
Couple of 50-yarders.
Starting Park wants to know, John, if Dallas wins, does that help the Rams? The Rams are already in, right? Didn't they clinch today?
Rams clinched today. Dallas actually clinched today before the game.
Buccaneers clinched today.
Yeah, so Dallas, there's still the whole season to be played, my friend. So Dallas cannot get ahead of the Rams officially yet.
You got another point there, John.
I needed that one.
Let me see if that brought you up to 2% chance, maybe.
Just one.
That's still 1? Okay, it wasn't enough to make the difference. And you know what stinks is, just like I said weeks ago, I'm going to end up having to play the bourbon drinker in the final. Because I think he's in the clubhouse with a win, even though he had Travis Kelce out with COVID and didn't even play. He still won, my friend. Now, it wasn't, as high scoring as you and I. I mean, you would have beat him or Swamp Shine. But I believe
we both would have. That sucks.
Yeah, we both would have. They had 94 for Bourbon Drinker. He's in the clubhouse. And Swamp Shine ended up with 84 points. So I'm going to have to play the Bourbon Drinker if I win next week, which is what I did not want to happen, my friend.
That's unfortunate. We both would have knocked him out.
Yep. And also, I would have knocked him out last week if I had picked anybody else on my team for that flex position. Anybody else, I would have knocked him out of the play or the chance to even be in the playoffs. But hey, everything happens for a reason, right? We'll see.
I'll be competing for my money back next week against Swamp Shine. Hopefully beat him for the 3rd time this season.
Good man.
But that's the way the cookie crumbles.
And speaking of cookies crumbling, there's some place called Crumble Cookie. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, big fan.
Yeah, well, we had some of those last week. My mother-in-law took the kids for a couple of days or whatever and a sleepover and stuff, and they came home with this big, long box. I'm like, what is that? And the Crumble Cookie. And so I had a couple pieces of one of them. But yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's I like to usually those places to me are overrated. That place is very good. I'm gonna do a reaction.
Oh, I haven't even done any yet. Let me do one too, John.
Ooh, Nothing Bundt Cake is also very good.
Ooh, I've got Duke Cannon.
Their dream of a new home. Guaranteed rate is a mortgage lender with all the right tools.
I might have to get a non-alcoholic Frosty Bev, my friend.
Ooh, why non-alcoholic?
Just trying to stay hydrated. Big week this week. A nice LaCroix.
Good man.
More space, better view. You can make it.
Crank the code.
If you believe, you will.
I give it 3 stars.
Whatever event Miley Cyrus and Pete Davidson are hosting, I don't want to watch.
Got it. Yes, whatever you just said, I agree with you.
A new old Duke ad. That's the same Duke ad from last year.
Yes. But bird discrimination, big bird squamish may not have seen that one last year. Maybe they're new and didn't see that one. So yeah, a new Duke ad, but we had that one last season. Our good friends at Duke Cannon. Or we got it during hockey season? Okay, it came after last season. It was our last Super Bowls ish or around that time. So
Is that Big Money Frank?
yeah, he's in the back. Dude, Trayvon Diggs Christmas vacation.
Big money. Big money. Big money.
Can we hear Dave say that name again?
Yeah, the big bird squaminish. And Moose Man just gifted the big bird squash a tier 1 sub.
What a nice guy, Moose Man.
Way to go, Moose Man. Speaking of great names, let me see if there's any in my game group. I really haven't looked in my game group yet. Alone in my principles, leading my game group right now with 33 points. Cater Gator. Hey, Cater Gator in my group. Anyone else I know?
Why is that, Padre? Also, Bourbon says kick out of bounds, -2 points. Get out of here, bro. No shot.
A kick out of bounds, we -2 points? That's fake news, right?
I think so.
Yeah, there's no way. That's fake news. Oh, you got to catch those.
This game's pretty much over, though. I need a couple of picks from Dak and then like 4 50-yard field goals from Zerline to win.
Dude, that can still happen.
I will take a Gibson touchdown and then just a bunch of running yards from Dallas will be fine.
So I just see right there, Father Josh says he's staying up with us. Staying tough, still here?
Yeah, we had a couple beers last game. And he's saying the beer was a mistake. He's getting tired now.
Interception, Cowboys.
Sure is.
Dude,
Hey,
it's a touchdown. It's a pick 6.
Hey, I needed that, dude.
Oh, it kills me, man.
Let's get another point here. Zerline.
I'm trying to remember if it was it Father Josh? Let me see. Father Josh, was that you? Did I see like something on Twitter, like 9 masses in 3 days or in 40 hours or something like that? Was that Father Josh posting that?
Yeah.
Okay. So God bless you. And that's awesome. Because I was thinking, I'm like, well, man, yeah, you got Christmas Eve, which was on Friday. So you got masses on Christmas Eve, then Saturday, which is like Christmas Day, but then vigil masses for Sunday, which is a regular Sunday mass. And then, so yeah, just, but next year, Christmas is on a Sunday, right? So next year, I think it'll be a little bit easier.
There you go. Huge play by Dallas.
Hype train is close. Bengal gifted 2 tier 1 subs. Metal Mama and officially Mark. Awesome. Thanks, Bengal.
Appreciate it, Bengal. Now I got a 2% chance, Dave.
I told you it's going to go up, man. See? Just like that. Come on, Dak.
They're gonna bench Dak.
Save him for the. He's 13 of 14 for 128 yards and 2 touchdowns, a 144 rating. I think Joe Burrow came in at a 144 rating today. If I'm correct, my friend, let me take a quick look and find Joe Burrow's stats.
You mean Joe Byron?
What if you could say anything right now to Joe Byron, what would you tell him?
Give me a kiss.
Joe Burrow, 37 to 46 for 525, 4 touchdowns, a 144.2 quarterback rating.
Impressive.
Right up there.
Nick Gary says, let's go Cooper Rush, dude. Yes.
Take me to dinner? Is that what it is? What do you want to tell Joe Byron right now? It's like, hey, baby, take me to dinner? Is that what it is?
Yeah, one of them's, hey, baby, take me to dinner. One of them's, give me a kiss. It's hilarious.
There was a lot of hubbub about the NORAD Santa tracker. I guess the president and first lady were talking to some guy. Did you hear about all that one?
Yeah. Yeah, and Biden ruined the whole joke by just owning it.
Oh, I saw the funniest meme about that. It was hilarious. I don't know who sent it to me. I wonder if I'm going to send it to you in Big Money. If I can find out who sent it to me today, because I laughed out loud. Who sent it to me?
Dave, I just want you to know that this right here is why you're going to beat me in fantasy, and I just want you to understand. You see number 53 over here?
That illegal man downfield?
Yeah, that would be the center. No call.
Someone's got it in for you, man.
Cowboys scored, man. They know I'm facing Dak in fantasy. There you go, Big Bird. I've got a partial here. I just need a little tutty from Washington. Hopefully Gibson.
Okay, let me see if I can send this to. Okay, John, let me put Frank on this too. I know Frank will get this for sure. I'm not sure. You might. Hold on. I think you will. No, I'm going to send it right now to you and Jonathan.
But you got an Android, right?
Yeah, memes don't come across on Apple phones.
It will. It'll just take a long time because you're so slow.
No, I think everything comes across for everybody except people that have iPhones. It's really weird. That iPhone needs to update their technology. There you go. You already got it. I just sent it like 2 seconds ago. You remember that? How funny is that?
I don't remember this.
Dude, come on. You don't remember that skit from SNL? No. Oh. Are you serious?
Mr. Forgetful.
No, it was like Chris Farley would sit and he'd interview like somebody, like Paul McCartney was on, and he's like, remember that one time when you said like, the love you take is equal to the love you make? And McCartney's like, yeah. And he's like, that was awesome. Like he would always do that. You don't remember that like whole Chris Farley thing? That was awesome. Oh man. John, do you see the meme?
Yeah, dude, that's hilarious.
You remember? Okay, yeah, because you're a Farley fan.
He does not remember that.
He remembers it.
Oh, Farley, dude, I'm huge Farley.
See?
He doesn't remember that skit.
You remember that skit, don't you?
Yeah, he did it all the time. Oh, it's awesome.
All right.
Nice catch.
Big catch.
21 to nothing
In the first quarter.
in the first quarter.
This game is on. I'm not good at math, but this game's on pace to get 84 points.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not good at math either. And I don't even have a partial right now. I didn't get any partials today, any perfects today, nothing. I got nothing.
It's a nice throw there from Heineke.
What happened?
So, Big Frank, you go to the championship next week now?
I do.
Who do you play?
Team called the Mafia.
Oh.
Unless Tim beats them.
Are they Italian? Is it Italian Mafia?
No, he's a lawyer.
Oh, he's a lawyer. Okay. Who do you want to play, him or Tim?
I'd rather play Tim.
Yeah. All right, we'll root for Tim tonight then.
Me too.
Tell Big Money Frank that I'm ready for that gift card.
Yeah, I did tell him tonight when I walked in that that you had taken me out. So I'm sure he'll figure that out or get that to you or whatever it happens to be.
I can just smell the Odell Beckham jersey from here, my friend. All right, Gibson, get in the end zone one time, buddy.
Oh, that's interference. That's a good flag. Come on, you guys roll. Yep, it's a flag.
Oh, there's a flag, my friend.
Pass interference down to the one.
You just block the ball, but he hit the ball. Doesn't matter. What?
Holding. Hey, John, I'm looking at the 4 o'clock games. Did you say you wanted to run over those?
What?
The winners from the 4 o'clock game. A-Wall from Elk River, Minnesota, took first place with 95.7. Wow.
Real? In what game?
I don't know. It just says, the Pittsburgh, Kansas City game.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the one.
Chicago, Seattle game was second place with 88. And then Pittsburgh, Kansas City, someone finished in third. CDRC from St. Petersburg, Florida here.
Boy, it was behind the line of scrimmage.
Kimberly is on the list. Katie from Michigan finished in 11th place.
Wow.
$25.
Yeah, AWOL is in the skybox. 95.7381. Congratulations, AWOL. You won the skybox.
Ask him if he was in ask if he was in beer for a year.
Was he?
Checking. I can't see it. I didn't join at that time.
Ask AWOL if he was in beer for a year.
AWOL, are you here?
I don't know if AWOL's with us. AWOL's in the box. We're not sure if they're on the stream, Frank. But AWOL, if you are here, just let us know.
If you won beer for a year.
He just showed up.
If you were in the box.
That's a good score. That'll win this week.
I'm looking at the 1 o'clock games. There was a 92, 91, 90. Yeah, I do want to let the fans know, the fam know, I should say, that competition that Jonathan and I had today, he picked against your Minnesota Vikings in order to beat me. I'm just saying, I know, with all the Minnesota viewers and fans and players that we have, Jonathan picked against the Vikings to beat me today. Just want you to know that.
I just want you to know that I would have smacked you in all the games today, my friend.
Exclusive Hall of Fame gear. Make your friends and family.
I was confident in that game, but Stafford he really did crap the bed. A couple of the picks weren't his fault. It was just but they won. They dominated the game. But man, Vikings had most passing yards, and that was tough.
Yep.
But I still snuck out because of the Texans.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
No one did, bro. 41.
I know. I looked at all the games and I'm like, man, I ribbed Jonathan like the first week we played or second week because you picked like the best team in the league against Jacksonville or something. And I'm like, whoa, that was tough. And I'm like, can I do this? Can I pick San Diego against Houston? Because I know, and I thought I'm just going to do it. I got to win. My back's up against the wall. I've got to win. That seems like an easy one to pick, and got hammered on that game, my friend.
Yeah, that was a tough one. That's a tough one. I got a perfect square. Is that now? Or did they already score it? No, I got a partial. So I have a perfect now for the beginning of the second. My friend.
Let me see. I don't know if it was still 21-0. I got zipped.
Bourbon drinker, he does it on purpose. He's always going to say he's never going to say the Washington football team, and he's never going to call the Chargers the LA Chargers.
Yeah, the Oakland Raiders are still here too as well, my friend. Yeah, it's still the Oakland Raiders. Don't worry, I won't call your Minnesota Wild, the Dallas Stars, NASA. I won't do any of that stuff. I mean, but yeah, it's the Oakland Raiders. These are the Washington Redskins playing the San Diego Chargers. The Rams are LA.
The Detroit Sea Lions.
But see, the St. Louis though, Veggie, they were like LA, like when I grew up before they went to St. Louis and then went back to LA. So they're kind of the LA Rams.
Gibson moves over to receiver in the slot.
Come on, Gibson. Oh, hold on. I need Tim. Tim, there was almost a sack. So, Tim, you need 13 more points from the Dallas defense? Oh, okay. That's good then.
But I got Dallas defense. They just had a hole. We're at 38. Let's see if they have 10. Unless it's a 99-yard pick six.
3rd and goal. And you wonder here, did they go for it? Down 21 points already? Is this 2-down territory, my friend?
It's time to give the ball to your best player, Gibson.
I think the right tackle might have started early there.
Yep, and there's
There he is.
Get in there, bro! Let's go! I just need Dak to slow down and we're good.
No. Dak needs to just keep rolling. 4 touchdowns today, I said, for Dak.
Under 229 yards, bro. Can we just,
Okay, that's all right. Then if you can get under 229 with 4 touchdowns, that's good.
That's fine. This game's over anyway. He's at 118 right now.
I told you it was going to be tough when you said that number. And I picked him to have, 280 today, or my predictors, I think. What did I say? 274 yards I picked for Dak, the Dak attack. So, John, we may or may not be able to have marbles at halftime, you said?
Yeah, my stream, it's been weird. My computer's been weird.
Okay, I did get one joke. I do have one joke from Landon for halftime.
The Christmas one?
Well, actually, I said, dude, I need a joke. And then he said, well, do one of the Christmas ones. I said, I did all the ones you gave me before. And I said, it's still Christmas, so give me one if you have a Christmas joke. And he's thinking of one. He called me down and he's like, Dad, I got a joke. And he read me a joke and I laughed. And it's not really Christmassy, but it's still kind of a good joke. So I will look back into the ones that I had from Thursday and see if I have a Christmas joke that we didn't happen to do on Thursday, my friend.
There we go. Still a lot of ball game left in this quarter.
Oh, yeah.
The Plymouth Lions. Now we're talking Starting Park.
Hostages are inside.
Oh, what was that from Tim?
He said something popped up on the thing. He said popped up. I don't know what it was. I really couldn't understand it. It sounds just like a bunch of cacophony to me.
All right, Dave, I'm getting a LaCroix, man. Be right back.
All right. Oh, maybe I could do this one. This is I don't know if we did this one on before Christmas. I'll see. We'll figure it out. I got a couple there. And don't forget, fam, join us tomorrow night. Tomorrow, because every Monday night here for the last several weeks, and tomorrow night's going to be the last Monday night that we do this. At halftime, after clock goes to zeros, halftime, second quarter's over, it's halftime, you get your points, you square up and everything's good, you'll get a brand new square. And if that square happens to be a perfect square for the score at halftime, you're going to get put into a list. And then that list is going to be separating out people that are Valpak VIPs. So if you are not a Valpak VIP, go into the app right now and make sure that you become a Valpak VIP. Even if you don't get Valpak, you can go in there and do it manually in the app. But tomorrow night, once that happens and that list populates, Mike Golick's going to come out with this at halftime. Big Money Frank's going to come in with the list and read off whoever the first person is. We're going to text that person and try to get a hold of them, post it on Twitter, and give them a few minutes, and then give them a phone call live here on the show, on the stream, and ask them 2 questions. And the first question is, who is tonight's sponsor? Now, that's not today. This is for tomorrow. So know who tomorrow night's sponsor is. And then the second question is a commercial about that sponsor. And if you get both of those questions right, we will pay your mortgage in 2022. You'll be home free until 2023, up to $20,000 to pay your mortgage if you get those 2 questions right. One lucky winner tomorrow night, my friends.
That's not bad, dude. It's not a bad deal.
It's not bad. And here's the other thing. If you have a buddy, someone that told you about this game and they're signed up and it says, who's your buddy? And that person's name is there and you win, they get their mortgage paid too next year. Can't beat it.
You really can't.
Goose, man, I'm not sure. I don't know what tomorrow's night is. I know we talked. It might be that. It might be the ice shaker. I know we mentioned the possibility of that last week sometime, but I haven't seen officially yet, and I don't even know.
If you go to upcoming games here, Miami at New Orleans, and you click preview, it does look like ice shaker is it, my friend.
Ah, well, there you go. There you go, Moose Man.
Needs to be here in the chat.
Dak, 3rd and 7. Call me audible. 20 seconds on the game clock. Or I'm sorry, on the play clock. Dak back. Gets out of trouble. Directing traffic. Throws downfield to a wide open receiver. And it wasn't CD. I'm sorry, Tim.
Big yikes on the yardage there for me.
Yeah, I told you, bro, that was going to be tough, man.
You'd think they'd just run the ball up 14.
This is the most points Dak has had in his last 4 games. Like I said, he's kind of due to, I thought, to have a good game. I hope he keeps rolling.
All right, here's the field goal points I need.
On Chris, I think it was Christmas Eve, John. I'm like, what beer am I gonna have on Christmas Eve? When we got home from Island Way, and I was like, what beer should I enjoy? Dude, and I went out and got the Breckenridge Vanilla Bean Porter.
Yum.
I was figuring, man, like how Christmassy is this? And then I followed it up with the Yingling Hershey's Chocolate Porter.
Wow.
It was a good night, my friend.
Can't beat that. Yeah, somebody's going to win big tomorrow night. I have a feeling. Look at Prescott. This is the best game I've seen him play in a long time.
So I said, this is so far his best game in a month. Let's hope he doesn't throw 3 interceptions now like Matt Stafford did today.
Big Bird, who are you going through? My friend. And don't say Rocket Mortgage.
Yes, don't say that.
That's right. INTs don't lead to field goals. That's why we just need a couple sacks here.
The Dak attack. Oh, dude. It's 3rd down. They're in field goal range. No. I do have 1 field goal today. No, hey, Starting Park, will your property taxes go up if you pay your loan off? No. No, they should not go up. It's not your property taxes are not based on loan value. They're based on the actual property value. So it doesn't matter if your mortgage is $50,000 or $350,000. It's not going to affect your taxes. 1st down, touchdown. Oh, he's down. He's calling him down at the 1.
I don't know. I thought he was in.
I thought he looked like he was into me. Oh, it's going to be 1st and goal. That's time for a quick slant to CeeDee Lamb for Tim.
I'll pound the rock.
You never know. When they hand it off to Zeke on 1st down and he gets stuffed for a yard, that's a touchdown,
That's
bro.
a touchdown.
His knee's not down. That's a touchdown.
Yep. How does he mark him down? He's standing right there.
Yeah, and he's on top of 2 guys. He's not down yet, and that's totally
Even when his left elbow goes down.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
over.
same thing. Even when his left elbow hits, he was over the goal line. That's a touchdown. Now Jonathan gets another point. Is that going to be now? Do you have a 3% chance of winning after this?
No, I went from 2 to 1.
Oh, you dropped back down because the time in the game is elapsing. I see.
Yeah, and Dak's got 17.3 now.
Yeah. I do have to say, and again, I'm not counting my chickens. There's still a long way to go and a lot can happen. But if I end up holding on to win, I think it's hilarious that Matt Stafford laid an egg and got you 9 points. And that's probably like the difference.
Yep.
That's just funny.
I mean, it was fun, man. It was fun that Devontae had a crazy good game, but Chubb came out and played his mind out of his mind. Pittman got me 16.5.
Yep.
They did what they needed to do. I went with Seattle, and they did basically nothing today in a snow bowl against Nick Foles. I thought that was a slam dunk. But really, Lockett hurt me today.
Yeah, well, as soon as I saw that it was like a blizzard there, I was like, this has got to, this is good for me. You have 4 guys in that, or 4 defense and 3 players in that game. Even though David Montgomery, got 23 fantasy points. But yeah, that was when I saw the weather conditions, I thought that'd be favorable for me. Now, the question I have is, I know you said you were picking up Cam Akers and you were going to start him. I don't think he's been has he been activated off the IR?
Yeah, he's activated, but he was out today.
Okay. So the big question is, do they bring him back and let him play next week?
I don't see why not.
Well, here's the deal. Sony Michel tore it up today and I think had 20 carries before they even gave Henderson the ball. And Henderson's first run, I think, was 17 yards and he hurt his knee. And so he's done. So if Sony Michel is the only good starting running back there, I wonder if they bring back Akers in a limited role next week, or I don't know, or they wait for the playoffs for him. It's amazing he's back so soon.
Yeah, it is. And he's an absolute stud. He's the 3rd best offensive player on the team. You got Stafford, Kupp, and then probably Akers. So it's huge for the Rams. And they get Von Miller, Donald's playing out of his mind. They are the team to beat in the NFC outside of Green Bay, my friend.
That's the thing. If they fire on all cylinders, I tend to agree with you. But if Matthew Stafford throws 3 interceptions, it's hard to win when you turn the ball over that much. It's going to be interesting, the NFC.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to watching Joe Burrow in the playoffs.
Tampa got back on track today against Carolina.
Carolina was just the medicine Tampa needed.
Ronald Jones carried the ball 20 times for 65 yards, but it was a backup running back that broke loose in the first quarter and ran 55 yards for a rushing touchdown for the Buccaneers in that game. Not Ronald Jones. He had a touchdown. I think it was only a couple yards. But, yeah, Tampa got back on track. And I think they played Carolina in the final game of the season. So it's good for them to be able to have those.
Yeah, Tampa's going to be getting healthy at the right time. And you know what? Dallas finally doing what they need to do. Good teams beat bad teams, and Dallas is doing that here tonight. Finally.
Bengals asking, should I put caramel balls in the chocolate chips to make turtle cookies? I don't know. My mom used to make homemade turtles, not turtle cookies, like homemade turtles, and would take the pecans, I think, right, and put them in and dip them in the caramel and then cover them all with chocolate and make homemade turtles. I don't know about turtle cookies. I'm not sure. John, you got any advice on that one?
I say go for it. Add caramel to everything. Micah Parsons is a stud. How about that?
How about that? Oh, that's a sack for the Dallas defense, all right, Tim? He's what? He went outside? Oh, okay. Oh, flag, free play.
Dave, your mom made homemade aquatic creatures?
Yes, she did, dude. My mom, dude, it was interesting at my dad's funeral last month. It was this month actually. At my dad's funeral a few weeks ago, one of his neighbors came up and said, "Boy, I really miss because now both my parents are gone. Your mom used to make the best things at Christmas and stuff." And I was telling him that when I was younger, like when I come home from the Marine Corps, on Christmas for leave or whatever, Christmas Eve during the day, I'd go into the front room and my mom would have a can of party or some kind of container of party mix that was made, a whole big tray of homemade cookies and candies. And when I say cookies, it's not just like, here's just some little like punched out Christmas tree cookie. They were all like really gourmet cookies, kiflies and things you had to, like roll into like a crescent and bake, and different Polish cookies, potato chip cookies. I know it sounds weird, but if you've ever had a potato chip cookie, it's really good. And she'd make mint meringues, her own turtles, fudge with nuts, without nuts, peanut brittle. Dude, it was just this whole. And so I would have to go to like all of her friends' houses. And then when they moved down here, like the neighbors' houses and people, and deliver those. I was always the delivery guy. Brought them. So yeah, she just made it was unbelievable.
John Allen swung at Darren Payne on the bench after Payne put a finger in Allen's face.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Dude, he looks like he's tweaking out, man. He's like, all focus on the game, man.
I'm surprised they keep showing them. They usually avoid that stuff in the coverage.
Pizzelles. My mom would make pizzelles. Sack. What is that, like 5 sacks or 6 sacks already for the Cowboys? It's got to be at least 5.
Yeah, it's not great for Washington.
Yep, the powdered sugar, starting part powdered sugar on the or Bengal on the almond crescents. Man, I'm trying to think all the candy she made and cookies, and she'd season her own oyster crackers. We'd have like seasoned oyster crackers, and the peanut brittle. My mom had to have like a certain kind of peanut, like a Spanish peanut or whatever for it. And I remember having to go to like the one store that carried them to be able to get those so she could make the peanut brittle and stuff. I just wish I could go back in time one day. That was probably it's great with the kids and stuff, but yesterday Christmas kind of sucked. It was the first time my dad wasn't there, and but just life just changes. And my whole family growing up, we always celebrated, like I said, on Christmas Eve. And now with the kids and family and stuff, it's more of a Christmas Day thing, with us. And we go to Mass and stuff on Christmas Eve, and then do our big meal at home on Sunday, or on Christmas Day, I should say.
Yeah, a lot happens in a year, huh?
Yeah. Yep. Left-footed punter.
What do you think about extra innings tonight, dude?
No, I don't think that's happening at all. Yeah, I don't want to see that happen. Especially don't want to see that happen tomorrow night. If I have my choice, it'd be tonight, not tomorrow. Because tomorrow night, we're off the air. So I'm going back, catching a couple Z's, and then we're waking up and trucking to Savannah. Looking forward to that.
Just getting some rest and relaxation?
Yeah, and you know what? It's like looking at packing. I looked at the weather for Savannah. It's going to be like 77 degrees. It's just like Florida. I'm like, so it's not like I have to take winter jackets and bundle up or anything. It's going to be just like it is down here. So that's a nice change of pace.
There you go.
I'm going to do a reaction. I haven't done one in a while.
I'm with you. I got 2 left.
I've got the guaranteed rate mortgage.
Ice shaker.
It was a simple idea.
I ate so much fudge yesterday, y'all.
That I could use for everything.
I'm not usually a sweets guy, but I like fudge. Oh, something just happened.
I was listening to the Ice Shaker commercial today, trying to figure out what it is they say in that one little part. I was listening as intently as I could, and I think I kind of heard, and when I play it here again, I'll listen to it and see if I can figure it out. It was something like "Pray and 'cause I'm really green" or something like that.
I think it's red, but I'm really green.
Runs hot. It's hard to find relief. Duke Cannon Dry Ice gives you an icy cooling effect that lasts all day without having to do anything crazy. Duke Cannon Dry Ice Cooling Antiperspirant. Crank the cold.
Crank the cold.
Lord Gooper, are you asking us or telling us? There's no punctuation at the end of your comment there. Are you saying Frosty Bev time because you're getting one, or are you saying Frosty Bev time? Like asking, like, are we doing Frosty Bevs? I'm not sure without the punctuation.
For guys who run hot.
What is hey Bengal? What is pan shoot? Is that how it's pronounced? Pan shoot? Pan shoe?
Panuche.
What is that? Panache?
A quick walnut panouche.
Panouche? What is panouche?
Fudge like candy. Sugar, butter, milk.
Oh man.
A quick walnut panouche. Panuche. A blonde fudge. Yum.
Yeah, like I was saying, the potato chip cookies. I'd like bring those to people. They're like, hey, you got to bring in a cookie, and I'd be like, taste this cookie and tell me what it is. And people would taste it and they're like, gosh, what is this? Eat it. And I'd be like, it's a potato chip cookie, and they're so good. I haven't made them in years. I should make some.
Panucci. That's how you say it.
Panucci. It's blonde fudge. Does blonde fudge have more fun? I'm asking for a friend. I'm asking for a friend. Second and 1. First down.
Cowboys making it look easy.
How about Rex Burkhead today, man?
An absolute stud.
I'm like, what? Where? Who? Didn't he used to play for New England?
He did.
Yeah. And I was like, I looked at the stat line and because I looked at Houston. I'm like, how did Houston beat the Chargers? And I pulled the box score.
Yep.
Yeah, I pulled the box score and I look and I'm like, Rex Burkhead, 22 rushes, 149 yards, and a couple of touchdowns. Man.
Yeah, he basically did it by himself. Oh, that's going to be it for me.
Hey, that helps Tim though. But I mean, I told you, man, that passing one was gonna do you in, man.
All they have to do is take him out of the game.
No, they don't. No, that's not gonna happen. You know that's not gonna happen. If they were up 40-7, maybe they take him out of the game, but not a 3-score game here in the second quarter.
All right, I need him to get no more than 15 more yards. Could be over on this play. There it is.
Oh,
they're just pushing the ball down the field, man.
200. You know what someone told him? Hey, Dak, everyone thinks that you're done, man. Joe Burrow threw for over 500 today. Dak goes, hold my beer. We'll see. Oh, something's wrong with his left shoulder. And all my predictors, I've been like looking at guys going, this guy's going to throw for 320. This guy's going to be, and I'm like, okay, let me go Dak. Let me go 274. And he's already at 225.
Under 229. So I'm still there.
You still got a shot, dude, if they sit him down now.
That's right.
I don't think that's going to happen, especially as he has kind of been struggling. I mean, if he can have a game and throw for 400 yards and light it up, dude, it's, I mean, good for them as they go into the final stretch of the season in the playoffs here.
There it is.
Oh.
Look at Dallas.
All right, Tim, you got a chance right here.
Washington's D-line throwing punches on the sideline.
How bad are the Giants, man?
They're very bad. Almost, I think it was like a 3-3 game at halftime or something.
Man. And didn't Philly come out and roll like 31 points in the second half or something stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was 34-10 final score. That's one that I looked at when I was picking games, and I thought I might pick against you. Because last time I picked the Giants to upset them, and I got it right, and I won that game. But I thought it ain't going to happen twice. And I didn't have enough time today before I was leaving to research and find out if Hurts was back and starting. Because didn't Minshew start the last couple games for them?
Hurts was back last week, I believe.
Yes, I wasn't sure, and I thought, I don't have time to look. And I would have picked that game. I probably would have picked like 30 to 14, though. So it would have been probably better in the score, and I would have had Philadelphia for the passing yardage. Oh, well, dude, it's a moot point, man. It's hindsight, right?
That's right. And now you're wearing Super Bowl champ OBJ's jersey the rest of the year.
Super Bowl champ.
Oh, after this year, yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm like, when did Cleveland win a Super Bowl?
That will be Stafford, my friend.
All right, since Gallup missed that one, I think he's going to go to CeeDee Lamb here. Tim? I ain't going nowhere there. Although that pile's still moving.
Still going. That was impressive. Hey, Finch. Amazing goof.
Wow, that sounds good, Lord Goofa. I don't like nuts in cookies. I've never been a fan of nuts and cookies.
Same. My predictors are going to be horrible, by the way, tonight.
My predictors aren't doing so bad right now. I'm already at 22.
I'm already 11 points over on the Dallas score. Only 200 yards away from total yards, and Dallas already has 30 more passing yards than I predicted.
Hold on. Play that again, Frank. Is that Frank, or who is that? Oh, what is it again? Play it again. Is it praying because I'm really green?
Where's your mic, Craig?
Yeah, here.
I'm really diamond, and I'm shining bright because I'm really grinding. They ask me if I'm real. I say, you should
Sounds like it, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it sounded like he said like I'm standing bright because I'm really green, or
Well, this is a
great.
diamond, really diamond, and I'm shining bright because I'm really grinding.
I'm really grinding. Doesn't sound like grinding. Grinding. I'm not sure. Look at Dak. Touchdown pass. Oh,
He's got man TD.
Offensive lineman. Where's Matt Burke when we need him to celebrate?
78 is his number, too.
See? I just got chills, man. Everybody bit on that run, man. No, Matt Burke stopped tweeting. Were you here for that? Yeah, we had talked about that last week when Matt was on the show. And I told him we had our favorite segment that the fam likes is Matt Burke's tweet of the week. And so Matt said, well, what do you post this week? I said, Dude, nothing. That's my question because you haven't posted. And he said, I gave it up for Advent and got away from it and all that stuff. So he hasn't posted anything in a couple of weeks. Just kind of walked away from it for the holiday season.
But now it's Christmas, so
that's right.
Hopefully some Berkey tweets.
Hey, Jonathan, can your chance go below 1%? Are there like point something, or is it all whole numbers?
I believe it's all whole numbers. I need 20 points.
Dude, you need 5 50-yard field goals or so, dude. You'll be good to go, man.
That's all. It would be funny if they bench Dak and that happened.
Yeah, that would be crazy. I don't think it's going to happen.
My friend.
But you know what I'm going to do?
A reaction.
No, I'm going to in a minute. Hold on. Did Bengal ever answer when I asked? Was it Frosty Bev time? It's time for me. But hey, if the shoe fits, boys. Okay, I was wondering, little goof. I'm gonna get a Frosty Bev, John. I know you're sipping on a what is that fancy
I'm
word?
sipping on a LaCroix. I got a bourbon still here from earlier.
There you go. I'm gonna maybe go grab a Frosty Bev.
You deserve it, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Cannonball! $35-7, 2.5 minutes still to go. Bengals here, Rick's here.
On a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. Dude, I got a Hanalei.
Sing it.
I got a Hanalei Island IPA. That's the island greeting. Remember Mr. Hanalei?
I don't.
You don't. Someone in the fam will know who Mr. Hanalei is. Who in the fam recalls Mr. Hanalei? No, Frank, you can't say anything. And you're wrong. Mr. Hanalei.
You can't say anything, and you're wrong.
Yeah, he yelled something. But it was wrong. Ooh, well, that's hoppy. It's an ale brewed with passion fruit, orange, and guava, with all natural flavors added.
I brew all my beers with passion, my friend.
Good man. You know what? I had posted this yesterday, and I'm like serious about it. The question: were like all the good holiday songs recorded in the 40s, 50s, and 60s? Think about it, man. Nat King Cole, Johnny Mathis, Burl Ives, Bing Crosby, Dean Martin, all those, in my opinion, the best classic Christmas songs were all recorded back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s.
You clearly haven't listened to NSYNC's Christmas album, one of the greatest Christmas albums of all time.
You are correct, sir. I have not. I have not listened to that. Beach Boys, it was the 60s. See? Christmas comes this time each year. Mr. Hanalei. Anyone remember Mr. Hanalei? Oh, took him down by the head. Now let's see that 2-minute offense go for the Redskins. You know, Tim, when you start rushing, you force yourself into mistakes a lot of times. I don't think they're trying to score right now if they're running the ball.
Well, that's the only way they're going to score.
There's the 2-minute warning.
This is Super Square Spark Plug. What you mean? The snow is just dumping on the West Coast.
Dude, I know that's awesome. I saw that. I miss it. All right, so anyone in the fam? No one remembers Mr. Hanalei?
No one does.
Someone's got to remember Mr. Hanalei.
Tommy remembers Rudolph by DMX.
Oh, yeah. No, Rudolph, he was a red-nosed reindeer.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah. You know what it costs to get Santa sleighing around the world, right? Remember?
No, I don't.
Dude, $8 or $9.
$8 or $9. That's a good joke.
9 if you're counting Rudolph in the front. Fake white teeth. Here we go, baby. That's right. Mr. Hanalei was in the Brady Bunch episode when they all went down to Hawaii. And with the curse, when Greg found the tiki, the little idol, and he was surfing and it was the whole thing. Mr. Hanalei is the one where it told him to go to the cave to put it back and everything. It was Mr. Han was Fast Times at Ridgemont High. If I'm here and you're here, doesn't that make it our time, Mr. Han? Mr. Hanalei, that was the Brady Bunch. Man, I was in love with Marsha when I was a little kid. Marsha.
Did you make sure you bought enough AA batteries for Christmas, my friend?
I have a ton of them, but why would I need to buy them?
For all the toys, man.
All the toys? Yeah. I don't think there were any toys, man, as they get older right now that needed AA batteries. Landon got this, I want to say a drone, but it's not. It's kind of like this little encased circle that's got 4 propellers inside, kind of like a drone. But you just kind of like pop it up and it floats and it goes like this, and you can move your hand around it and kind of use the force and kind of guide it to a different direction and pass it to each other and stuff like that. But that recharges USB into the wall. And Brooke got this really cool thing that when you sit in a room, it looks like there's like storms, like storm clouds and stuff going over the ceiling and like stars and everything. But that plugs into the wall. I don't know if we need anything that needed batteries. This is a cool present I got. Is my watch it's a self-winding watch. So as you wear it and you walk around, it kind of winds itself. But if you take it off and you let it sit for a while, it's going to run out, and then you have to wind it again. And it happens to me more often than not. And I'm just like, because I don't wear my watch all the time. My wife, she wears hers all the time. And me, if I'm sleeping at nighttime, I'm not wearing a watch. Do you sleep with your watch on?
I want to, because the Apple Watch like tracks your sleep and gives you advice and all that kind of stuff, but I don't. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Like if I reach up and I bang my arm against the headboard I always take my watch off when I get home, or if I'm doing yard work or mowing the lawn or whatever. So sometimes I don't wear it for a few days, and then I got to go back and pull the thing out and wind it. So I got this box that it sits in, and I put it in, and it tilts it back and forth. So it's like you're walking. It moves it back and forth for like 2 minutes, and then it stops for 6 minutes. Then it moves it for 2 minutes, then it stops it for 6 minutes. But that plugs into the wall.
Tommy wants you to sing a Christmas song as Humpty. That's where we're at with this game, 35-7.
Dude, it's gotten that bad. Hey, listen, Dak has time to roll downfield with 2 timeouts and a $1:42 on the clock for another touchdown, man. You might get your wish. It might be 42-7 at halftime, and they sit Dak in the second half.
That ain't going to help me very much.
If they start kicking field goals, it will.
My name is Rudolph, pronounced with an Udolph.
Tundra, you like that?
Dude, they might score again. Like, seriously. I don't think they're going to just sit down. There's a $1:42 left. Here they come out passing. There you go. Oh.
All right, run the ball. Get to halftime.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your big nose.
Oh. Took a blast and held on to that ball.
I ever tell you the joke about the parrot?
I don't think so. Dude, did he catch that? Oh, incomplete.
Wow. So there's a guy, and he's got a parrot, and he wants to sell it. Thinks the parrot's annoying. He sings a bunch of songs, but he's got this weird, thing where the parrot can only sing if you hold a lighter underneath a certain part of his body. So he puts it on Craigslist to sell his singing parrot. Guy says, "I'm interested in buying your parrot." Shows up. Says, "That's a little weird. You got to light a little lighter and just let a little flame underneath his wing. And if you do it under this wing, he'll sing, jingle bells, jingle bells." And he sings Christmas carols only. He says, "That's kind of cool. What does he do if you put a fire under his other wing?" Lights under his other wing, and he just goes, "We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas." He said, "Wow, that's amazing." He goes, "Dude, that's nothing. Wait till you see this." Holds the lighter somewhere else. He goes, "By the way, the bird, his name's Chet."
Chet the bird.
Important to know the bird's name is Chet. He knows one more song. Sticks it between his legs. Chet's nuts roasting on an open fire. You like that one, dude?
I like that. You need to let us know his name's Chet a little bit earlier in the joke.
Yeah, I forgot. It's been a long time since I told that one. I'm not Landon, dude. I don't got the laughs.
I tell you what, I like Landon's joke. There's one coming up for those of you that are new in about 59 seconds here to the half, one of Landon's laughs. I'm not sure who will get it or not. I thought it was kind of funny.
Knock, knock.
What are they just trying to show?
I don't know. But Dak's got a little bit less than a minute left. Is it third down?
1st and 10.
Oh, is it first? Okay, 1st and 10. We were talking. I was listening to the joke.
It's a great joke, dude.
They were trying to sack Dak. He's like, "Hold on a minute. I don't have to go down. I can still throw the ball."
I will test marbles, Meg. Right now, I'm just thankful that my PC is working during stream.
If not, is there anything else we can do that Meg can finish in last place in?
Oh my god.
We can watch replays of the Jaguars games.
Did you hear what he said, Meg? He said we can replay any of the Jaguars games.
Is it still too late to air my grievances?
No, you can still air grievances.
On Boxing Day?
On Boxing Day, that's right. Hey, dude, listen, they may get in field goal range and boot a long one.
I'm not even looking anymore, man. Down 22.
It's out of bounds. 30 seconds left, one timeout. Time for another touchdown for Dallas, it looks like, possibly. If not, maybe a field goal.
How much does Dallas hate Washington just trying to score again?
Yep. There is no love lost between these two teams, my friend.
Nice, bourbon drinker. Just poured an Elmer Lee. Elmer T. Lee, nice.
What's that? Is that some kind of bourbon?
Yeah, it's a really tough to get bourbon. and I found it. My dad's been looking for it for a year. I found it and got it for him for Christmas. He had tears in his eyes when he opened it.
Oh, there you go. Awesome.
It was very cool. He, it meant a lot to him. Not the bourbon, but the fact that he knew that what it took for me to get it, and
Hard to get it, yeah.
it was cool. That's right, Seabaz. Happy Boxing Day.
That's a Canadian thing, right? Or is it a British thing? Boxing Day.
It's an old school thing, man. Old school. I think we're like companies that used to make their employees work on Christmas Day would bring them a box of presents the day after Christmas.
A day that you box up your leftovers and share with your staff. 4th down. This might be a long. Is this like a 50-yard field goal? 50-something? 4th and 2. Or are they going to go for it with 18 seconds?
Oh.
I don't know exactly what yard line they're on. Looks like they're going for it. Doesn't look like they wouldn't be showing the head coach that long if they're going to kick a field goal, I wouldn't think. Here you go. 4th and 2.
Come on, it's time for Greg the Leg.
No, there's no way. Well, I mean, it could. 57-yarder. Dude. Oh! I was oh, and he caught the flag. What a douche.
Love it.
What a douche. I'm sorry. What? That's, oh, man. Pops a dude in the head like that and then catches the flag when they throw it. Oh, man. Oh.
That's not a headshot. That's legal, dude.
No, it's not, dude.
He hit him in the chest.
No, he didn't. His shoulder hit him in the chest. The crown of his helmet hit him right in the helmet, right in the face, dude. Watch. Oh. No, he went shoulder to his chest, but his head was above and went right into his head.
You need a box, Aries.
Oh, man.
Who's laying down if he's up?
He was laying down. Now, that's going to add 15 yards to the end of that. They've got a chance with 10 seconds and one timeout to take one shot to the end zone, if not two, before they kick a field goal with 1 second left.
Dude, if they get another touchdown here.
I wonder if they can just go into halftime and come back out and the Redskins go, hey, guys, we're done. we don't need to play the second half. Touchdown! Oh, man. Sorry, Tim. Wow.
42-7 at halftime. I said they were on pace to score 84. They still are.
Wow. Yep, it's got both feet in. Touchdown. Wow.
I've got 6 points for my kicker.
that dude, it's not bad. 6 extra points. My predictors have fallen down to 18 now.
Yeah, my perfect went to a partial and then is gone now.
Yeah, and I got nothing. I got the big V.
The only thing that matters the rest of tonight is squares, ladies and gentlemen. Super Square is making this game worth watching.
What is this? What is the hashtag for? What is it called? TWFC? Is it the Washington Football Club or the what is it? The Washington Football Team? What do they call it?
I think it's WFT.
WFT Washington Football. Okay, there it is. WFT. I'm tweeting some. All right. 5 seconds left. I'll tell you what I hold here in my hand will be more entertaining than the Redskins' first half.
That's probably true.
It will be. Trust me, my friend.
Oh, they finally take a knee.
This might be the best play they've run in a long time, that knee right there. Wow. So the Dak attack, 27 for 35 for 321. That's one hell of a game, but it's only halftime.
That's right.
If I saw that at the end of the game, I go, Dak had a good game. 35 attempts already in the first half. Taylor Heineke, 5 of 14 for 93 yards, 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. Dak Prescott, 27 of 35, 321, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Joe Burrow, hold my beer.
Brisket, thanks for the tier 1, 16 months in a row, my friend.
Awesome. All right. Are you ready, John?
I'm ready for Landon's laugh.
Here it is. Tim, it's time for Landon's laughs.
That's all, folks.
All right. Jonathan, what's the best thing about Switzerland? What's the best thing about Switzerland? All right. So, what's the best thing about Switzerland?
Swiss cheese.
The fam says, well, it could be like Swiss cheese. When my son said it, I go, dude, the chocolate? Like Swiss chocolate? Holy cheese. The Army knives. Swiss cake rolls. Little Debbie Swiss cake rolls are good. Holes in the cheese. Brisket is close. And what's the best thing about Switzerland? I don't know. But the flag is a big plus.
Ah.
Yes.
And
I don't know, but the flag is a big plus. I love that kid.
That's a good one.
So were you able to figure out the marbles?
I'll try. Let's see here. Marbles on stream.
How was Brisket close? Brisket said that, what did Brisket say? He said the flag is always positive. So that's how Brisket was close. He said the flag's always positive.
About as sharp as a bowling ball.
Unable to do marbles, my friend.
Unable. Well then, John, I'm gonna pull up here a Christmas joke from the ones I had the other night, and I don't think I told this one.
I'm excited.
I don't think I told this one. So, what do snow people? We did a lot of snowman and frosty jokes, right, the other night?
Yep.
Did we do this one? What do snow people call their offspring? Did we do that one?
I don't remember that one.
I don't remember it either. So what do snow people call their offspring?
Pokemon versus Big Money Frank.
There we go. Someone's throwing down the gauntlet.
Ah, Bango, I like that.
So what do snow people call their children? And we have a couple of with Bengal and was it Big Arse on there? Yeah, they call their offspring, or what do Bengals? What do snow people call their offspring? Children. Get it? Children. Chill, because they're snow people.
Okay. I got a riddle.
Yeah, you have one?
A little riddle for you, dude.
All right. And then before you start, John, Frank did hear someone say something about the Pokemon challenge, and I think he said he's down, dude. Bring it on. So
okay, I can actually see if I can pull it up here on BlueStacks.
All right.
Here's a little riddle I got. When does Christmas come before Thanksgiving? When does Christmas come before Thanksgiving?
Oh, I know it. I think.
Dave knows it.
I think I know it. I'm not going to say anything because for the fam.
All right. Well, the Goof Mega says Christmas in July.
Nope.
Goof says in the dictionary.
That's what I was going to say.
That is the correct answer.
Yeah, but in the spelling, C comes before T.
You're correct, sir.
You're correct, sir. All right, John. So I know Frank hasn't cleaned his screen in a long time, so he wanted to come out here and polish it and everything and stuff. And that's how you guys play the Pokemon, right?
I think so. Is that what we're doing here?
Dude, if we can't do marbles, while you guys fire that up, I'll see if I have another Christmas joke in here. You know what? Here's a joke that I thought was funny. It's like a winter joke. And we've been talking about the National Hockey League because they're on break and things and stuff like that. But did our Twitch feed just go down, or is it just me?
I can see us. Someone says we froze.
Yeah, I think it froze because I got the little guy that's like putting his hands in his head like, oh, man, what's going on? That's what I see.
Live here. Hey, John, can you put Pokey on BlueStacks?
Trying.
Stavros. Why was the snow yellow? Because Elsa let it go.
Like that.
That's not right. Are we back? Not so far. Oh, I see us on Twitch now.
I'm trying to log in here to Pokemon. I've got it on BlueStacks, but it's not going to work unless I log in. So I think I'll be able to get it here in a sec.
Okay. I don't know if I should save this hockey joke for like next week when we get closer to the this Winter Classic. Let's just do it now. We know whatever. Who cares, right? Well, you're working on that. So here's a joke, John. You ready for all of our hockey fans that are out there? Where do hockey players go to get a new uniform? Where do hockey players go to get new uniforms? See if anyone knows that one. Any hockey fans in the group? He shoots, he scores. Big Bird description says cracking me up. I started like a thing at Kraken. Does anyone know anything about crypto? Any crypto people? Like someone said, hey, open up an account at Kraken and start to do whatever and like trade crypto. So someone's telling me about the Kraken thing. All right, and Zort and Tundra Walker and Lord Goofa. Yes. Where do hockey players go to get new uniforms? New Jersey. You got
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Need New Jersey. A New Jersey. You're killing me, Smalls. I already told that one.
That boy's as strong as an ox and just about as smart.
I say.
I said, boy.
I said, boy. Oh, here's a funny story. It's not a joke. There is kind of a joke in here that's on this. But since we're talking about Christmas, as long as you're trying to start that off. So years ago, my dad got a Christmas card from the company that he worked at. They sent the Christmas gift and the card along from the office, and it was not the one when your subscription to the Jelly of the Month Club. It wasn't that. It might have been those those Hubs peanuts we talked about, whatever it was. They sent him a gift and a card, and he said, "I got the Christmas card, and I see John's name on there, and Steve and Mary and Russ." And he goes, I don't know who the hell Felix is. He goes, maybe it's new, and I don't know. I don't know who Felix is. And I grabbed the Christmas card and I look at it, and it said on there, blah blah blah, and it was kind of like written like one of those ones like where it's like someone writes on the inside of the card. It's printed that way, and it said Merry Christmas, and then on the bottom it said Feliz Navidad, and it was written like in cursive. My dad was like, I don't know who the hell this Felix Navidad is. I have no idea who he is. I don't know if he's a new guy at the office. But Dad, it says Feliz Navidad. It was funny. So anytime we hear that, it's always been Felix Navidad whenever we have like an anonymous Christmas name.
I am trying to make this work. I'm going to end BlueStacks, start over. I don't know my login for Pokemon.
Man. Hey, Bison, let me go see if we have any.
Some of these?
Yeah, I'm going to see if we have any of these nuts. Do you see any of these nuts? Are there some in the bag? Hey, Frank, I think Jonathan's just doing this because he doesn't want to match you. I'm just telling you, I don't think he wants to match up with you.
Fleas on my dog. Fleas on my dog.
Oh, man, there's a whole thing of these Publix premium nuts. Jumbo Virginia peanuts.
Fleas on my dog.
It's not letting me log in.
Oh, man.
Fleas on my dog, make him stretch a lot and rub his butt on the carpet.
So I can't do it on BlueStacks. I could do it on my phone.
You a Merry Christmas.
So then that way we just have to watch you guys like kind of play and know what's going on like we did in the past.
Yeah.
We've never done it on BlueStacks before, have we?
No, I have it downloaded, though. I just haven't logged in.
Wish you a Merry Christmas.
Hard to type when your hands are trembling in fear. No, Frank doesn't want to face me.
Hey, Frank, these nuts seem smaller than normal. Usually these public ones are like big and fat. These ones seem a little smaller than normal. I'm not sure if you noticed that. Let me see if I can get them out here, John.
You don't have to ask me. I don't duck a fight.
These nuts seem a little, ladies and gentlemen, big money.
They look a little smallish.
Yeah, they look a little different than normal.
Big money.
What's up, bro?
Long time no see, man.
You don't want the smoke, Frank.
Take the fire.
Are we doing this thing? Are you still playing this game?
Yeah, I'm level 41, man.
Oh.
Wait, am I? No, I'm 40 still. What are you at?
Dude, 39.
You'll get there eventually.
It takes forever.
These are small.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, normally they're like, and it says on the jumbo, that's what they always are. Maybe they filled the wrong thing with nuts. They like mixed up the containers or something.
You didn't swap these.
No, it almost
You
seems like
didn't
they're.
go in here and take my.
No, it almost seems like they're almost kind of like a little dry roasted too. It doesn't seem like they're like.
Something's different.
I didn't do
New-
anything,
new
bro.
vendor.
I saw it in the back, and I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Not the same. Same crunchiness though.
The last time we did this was probably a couple months ago.
Yep.
And Jonathan had some new superpowered dude that I think took you down in the first match.
That was a couple of times ago. He did beat me, I think 2 out of 3, but then he hasn't won since.
Is that true?
No, but in that same sitting, I thought it was like you guys played twice, and then you used that guy against him or did something and beat him the second time. I thought.
Come on, John.
Are you inviting me?
Sure. What do you want to do? Yeah, I don't want to beat you up too badly. So
You choose the league, dude. I got a team for each league.
John,
really?
John Deck's on the bench.
Yeah, dude. So you choose.
He can't put on BlueStacks because he can't remember his login, supposedly.
I logged in with Facebook, and there's no way it doesn't let me do that on BlueStacks.
All right, I'm inviting you right now.
All right.
Sparkball nuts are good for you, man.
What do you want? What league?
I'll drop one.
Any. Great. Ultra.
Ultra it is.
Ultra.
He's gonna regret that, chat.
Remember Ultraman?
All right. I don't have a planned team on that, so I'll have to pick somebody.
Can I pick one?
No.
Can I pick one? Let's do it.
All right.
Bro, you don't want to mess with this team, Frank. Here we go, chat.
How about that, dude?
Dude, your guy's playing guitar. How do you get him to do that?
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. The gauntlet. I send out a muck. You send out a muck.
I got the better muck, though.
You think?
I do. Look them up. This is a better muck.
I'm a 2499. You're a 2486, dude.
Doesn't matter.
It's muck versus muck, Bengal.
Yeah, but I got a low end muck. You just got a standard muck.
Ooh,
Yeah,
the
John,
muck?
yours is kind of like muck. Frank's looks like a tutti frutti muck.
Dude, fruity muck.
It does.
He's going to use a ground attack. Watch. Sludge wave, that poison. That's
We
lame.
use as a block.
That's right. Now you're going to use yours, right? Come on, admit it.
Nope.
You're gone then.
Yep.
That's fine.
Knocked him out, dude. Oh, is that Charizard?
Is that Charizard? For alligator, bro.
Oh, okay. The alligator seems to be getting hurt pretty quick from Frank's original guy, though.
He's a big attacker.
Oh, okay. Not much of a defender.
Not much of a defender. But Frank's used 2 blocks. Gonna force me to use one here.
Yep. Because I'm still on my first guy, John. What are you waiting? You're just going to burn the clock? Is that what you're trying to do? Get a
Dude,
foul?
it's all part of it. The strategy here. The strategy here is a strategy.
Yeah, strategy is to lose. I'm still on my first guy. He's gonna
Dude,
be
Big Money has no idea what's coming for him.
Uh-oh. Oh, your guy just died now, your first guy. But you got 2 guys left, and John's guy's almost dead. Oh, dude, you got like a super dragon winged.
Sends out a Palkia, but I got Ice Beam, baby.
You're dead. Okay, second guy's down. Now who you got? Now what you got for me, brother?
You already have a special move?
Oh, man.
Special move.
Aqua Tail ain't gonna cut it. This is gonna be close.
It is going to be close. Ooh, it's going to be close. He's going to do it. It's going to be
Dragon Claw for the win, baby.
Dude, you were that far ahead and he came back and beat you?
Yep.
So the Redskins have a chance?
Boom.
Wow.
Very good, Jonathan.
Thanks, my friend.
That little green guy that he had at the end, like, took your big, huge dude with the wings?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. I wasn't thinking. You have you guys already slotted when you're ready to go? You pick them one at a time.
I have a go-to. I don't battle very often. I usually just battle in the leagues, but not against like friends. So it saves them from the leagues.
All right, you can cut the music there, Tiff.
Or change the song.
Hey, I went and saw Spider-Man last night. I guess I'm like the last guy in America to see it.
Same, by the way. I haven't seen it yet.
It's gone over $1 billion globally, box office.
I was impressed how well everybody has kept the surprise. Let's just say that.
See?
You thought it was good?
I did. I actually thought it was very good. Went with my whole family and even my little kid. It was fine. It was actually a pretty good movie.
Nice one, my friend.
Yes, sir.
So how about this game?
We won't give anything away, Gufta.
I won't give it away.
Yeah, I talked about it a little bit the other day. Just said, I liked it, and there were some things that the only thing I said when we talked about it was, if you've seen all the Spider-Man movies, you'll be able to follow it easier and it'll make more sense.
But more than that, the Avenger movies is like, which I don't really watch.
Right.
So, Doctor Strange, like his whole backstory, I wasn't really aware of it.
Right.
That I felt. But, they're trying to sell more. USFL's coming.
Herschel Walker.
Tampa Bay Bandits are going to take on the Detroit or the Michigan team, right?
When is that?
Michigan. The USFL's coming in April. And the Michigan, I think it's the Michigan Ramblers.
Are they really giving Michigan a team?
Michigan's got a team.
Oh, poor
Dave.
What?
Bears win one game and Dave gets all cocky.
Let me see who the team is in Michigan. Michigan Panthers. Michigan Panthers.
Are those New Jersey Generals?
New Jersey
Oh,
Generals.
I love it.
The Philadelphia Stars, the Pittsburgh Maulers. We got Uncle Terry represented. We got Big Dave represented. We got the Houston Gamblers, which is Tim. The New Orleans Breakers. So you got what's his
the
name?
Breakers.
Dexter.
Dexter
Dexter's got a
Willis.
team.
Yeah, I haven't seen Dexter. Is he around?
Tampa Bay Bandits.
He was here earlier.
Okay.
Tampa
Dexter
Bay.
said he might check in tonight, but that he will be here for the domination of the Saints over the Dolphins tomorrow night. I think Ian Book is getting the start.
Who?
Ian Book for the Saints.
I mean, they couldn't convince Drew Brees to come back out of retirement.
They could not. They did try, though. That report was leaked yesterday or today.
3rd and 17, man.
Why is he still in?
It's because they're still playing. Still the game.
No, he should not be in. That's not smart.
I agree.
And because Joe Burrow threw for 525 today.
That's correct, my friend.
Harbaugh was not happy about that.
Why? They were going for first place, right?
Yeah, he was like, why are they still throwing the ball all over the place? Game's over.
No, because he knew that I needed the points.
Yeah, 4th quarter maybe, but not the 3rd quarter. And Joe Burrow, he's already matched Joe Burrow with touchdown passes. He just needs a few more yards to catch up to him.
So what do you think Washington does here, man? You think they try to come back or they just run the ball a ton and try to get out of there?
I think they try to come back. Crazier things have happened. John, there's a whole half to play. And one time there was a team that scored like 34 points in just the 4th quarter and came back and beat a team. Yeah, that's what I've heard. So I've heard, Frank.
Who could that possibly be? First of all, they would have to be down that much.
Mm-hmm.
So that right there tells you they'll lead it to about 3 or 4 teams, possibly. When was this?
I think probably was it the 90s maybe or the early 2000s?
That rules out Jacksonville. Now we're down to 3 teams. Do they play in a dome?
Yeah, I believe they do play.
That's one team. Must be the Detroit Lions.
You're right. It was Detroit. Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Well, there you go, Jonathan.
Dude, the Lions had a great game today.
All the feline teams lost again, and I was in on them. I was rooting for the felines today.
The Bengals won. The Bengals.
Bengals won.
Oh, the Bengals. I guess that's the 4th feline team.
Yeah.
They got all the points for all the other 3 teams.
They did. So big money.
That's my friend.
I'm losing to Dave in fantasy. I'll be fighting for 3rd place next week, likely against Swampshine. But I did beat him in the predictors, my friend.
For the season.
Yeah.
The regular season.
Yep.
All right. So you got 2 weeks to go, right?
Yeah. 2
So
useless
we
weeks.
need to do something else then. It needs to be like a side bet. Double or nothing. If you double it up and lose, not only do you have to wear the jersey, but you have to wear the face paint.
No, that would get me completely canceled because it's Odell Beckham on the Browns. So if I was to put a face, that'd be bad. That'd be bad.
We would get canceled.
John's got a 1% chance to still win this matchup though in fantasy.
I'm down 26 with a kicker.
1% chance. He's got Zerline. He's hoping for like.
This is your last player of the day?
Yeah, this is it.
Of the week?
The other week, yeah.
Oh my gosh. That was quite a catch right there.
I thought this one here was going to sink me today because Mr. Robinson went out with 1 point.
Gronk did nothing today too.
Yeah, he sucked. He really hasn't done much. I thought for sure with, Evans and Godwin out. I mean, I know Brown came back, but that, Gronk may have a decent game. And I mean, two targets today, I think, and 1 catch. So I don't know what's going on
Well,
there.
if he doesn't get the targets, what are you going to do?
No, that's what I'm saying, though. I mean, he didn't
Intercept
get
his fellow teammates?
he didn't get thrown to.
I don't know if you guys saw that Jaguars game, but I'm pretty sure they had the ball down 4 or 5, and they had 1st and goal with 4 chances to win the game from 10 yards out.
Wait, Megan's Jaguars?
Yeah, I heard
the ball over on downs.
Yeah,
yep. And they lost?
They did to the Jets. The Jets are great though.
Well, Minshew is on the Jets now. Go figure.
Did they play against Minshew? Did Minshew play?
I didn't notice.
I thought Minshew was on the Eagles.
I thought he was on the Eagles.
It's Eagles. Wrong.
Wait, never mind. It is Eagles.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wrong green colored team.
Green and white. They're all the same. They all look the same.
Same Northeast corridor. They all stink.
Yeah, Trevor was 26 to 39. And what's more, he didn't have a touchdown pass, but what's more impressive, no interceptions out of 39 attempts.
And he threw 280 yards without a TD.
Yeah.
Really nice run too during the game. How long did he go? 10, like almost 20 yards.
He ran for 37 yards.
Yeah, that's it.
His long was 26 yards, the longest of the game for Jag.
See?
Yeah, he had a really nice run.
There's my guy. 3 rushes, 10 yards, torn Achilles.
I see improvement.
Torn Achilles.
Torn Achilles,
That's not good.
He's done for the year, yeah. So I don't know who I'm going to start next week.
I've got his backup on my bench for next season.
Wait.
No. The guy the rookie, it was a rookie Etienne.
Oh, Travis Etienne?
Yeah.
I
got him. I got a keeper league, so I'm starting him next year.
There you go. Yeah.
4th and 6, Washington punting down 42-7. I think they're giving up.
What yard line? Well, you can't really blame them. There's plenty of time left.
I remember, when I was saying about a couple weeks ago about Bourbon Drinker, that I got to play Bourbon Drinker.
You were afraid of it.
I was afraid of it.
When you went off air, you were like crying a little bit, breaking down the back.
A little bit.
Afraid of the Bourbon Drinker?
A little bit, yeah, a few weeks ago, and it's going to happen. So he's going to win. He beat the Swampshine, so I'm going to have to play him next week.
How about Skeeter? I haven't seen Skeeter on chat. Haven't seen him, ever since you guys kind of emasculated him. He's been kind of quiet.
But I mean, he got destroyed. I don't think he's got. Has anyone left in fantasy?
You got to remember, they're players. They're our members. Even Skeeter, we got to treat him with kid gloves.
Here's the thing, though, that's cool about Skeeter. Like, he realized, I'm done. I mean, there's really no consolation, and he didn't change his lineup. He's got Dalvin Cook in there. He's out and everything.
So he quit. He just.
Yeah, but there's only the top 4 teams make it. So I'm not even sure why there's consolation games on here. It doesn't make sense. Or why players that are down in this bracket are picking up players to play.
Aren't you giving them consolation medals? That they deserve it.
Everyone gets a participation trophy.
Everybody in our league gets one.
Yes.
That's good. That's very good.
But only the top 3 get money or paid outs, I should say. And then everyone else gets a participation trophy.
Participation payments.
Yes.
Okay. So you set aside some money for the participation ribbons.
Yes. It's not just a ribbon; it's a ribbon with a medal as well. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it plastic?
No, I think it's tin.
Is it recycled?
No, it's not green. No, it's
These
fresh.
nuts are
It's
not as
freshly
good.
mined. It's freshly mined.
I have a half a mind to return these nuts.
You know what I was going to say? I bet there's a number on the back of this, Frank. I bet there's like, if you're not satisfied, there's an 800
There's
number.
a QR code. A QR code we could scan.
Because those are not the same. They're not
No.
as
They have a complete satisfaction or your money back. Guess who's getting his money back?
big money, Frank.
I'm bringing it back.
Yeah, I've never
I
had
got nothing better to do than wait in line to complain about
these nuts.
Hey guys, don't look now, but the Raiders control their own destiny.
No way.
The Raiders.
If the Raiders win their last 2 games against the Colts and the Chargers, they're in the playoffs.
How about those Colts?
Yeah, they're rolling.
They're enigmatic, aren't they?
Yeah, I like the Colts.
They're a mysterious team.
Jonathan Taylor's a stud.
He is.
I play that guy next week for the championship. I'm expecting everybody here to root for my team. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you, Dave. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Chrysler. It's 42-7, John. Can we watch something else?
Thanks, Bengal.
Dak wants it.
Yes.
Oh,
What was that?
I don't know, but Tim needs some CeeDee Lamb passes.
How about this compliment from Bengal, who enjoys watching us as much as she enjoys watching Peyton and Eli on the Deuce? It's a high compliment.
Really? That's actually a very high compliment. Thank you, Bengal. Appreciate
Thanks,
that.
Bengal.
I have. Well, we try to watch it, but it's hard to watch that while we're doing a show.
Yeah.
Right.
And not really listening.
Plus, their halftime's nothing compared to ours.
Yeah, I mean, what are they
Especially not on
Especially
Monday.
when marbles works.
Bourbon drinkers here.
Yeah, bourbon drinker. It's kind of over, man.
Putting some
It's
salt.
all good.
And I was, so Bourbon this week was without Kelsey because the COVID.
Same with Tim Gas.
Yeah.
Tim G's
But,
without
he'll be back next week to play me though. On Bourbon, I'll have him back. I'm
So
sure.
you and I are both in our finals.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Huh?
Third and 7.
Oh, Jonathan, that would have helped you out. That'd have been minus points for Dak.
Blessed art thou, David. David.
Would have been huge.
So fake white teeth. It says Skeeter's ice fishing. Is that where he is?
Is he really?
It's kind of what he says. He's ice fishing. I'm assuming he's talking about Skeeter.
I haven't seen Skeeter in any of the skyboxes, which is weird. That's the first time ever.
Speaking of that, I haven't even checked my.
He must be out in the Great White North. Take off.
Cool, 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 cool.
Anybody in chat remember that song? Take off. You hosehead.
Hey, hoser.
Jonathan, have you heard the song?
No.
You've not heard Take Off.
How's it go?
Oh my gosh. Well, John, it's
Did I just get fired?
being up in Detroit and all that. You should know that song. It's Take Off, You Hosehead. He had Giddy Lee come and sing. It was awesome.
Take off, hoser.
Ooh.
I did text Skeeter. I said, "You alive?" ?
He's catching some pickerel and some bait. He's fishing.
If he does join the stream, $10 says his first words are "Good morning."
Good morning.
Oh, listen, here we go. Let's listen and see what they say. I got the ice shaker commercial. Listen, everyone, listen.
I'm listening.
It was a simple idea.
Oh, it's not that one. Darn it! It's not the. It's a different one. Darn it.
That was it.
Something because I'm really green.
It's because I'm really grinding.
What's that?
It's diamonds, really diamonds. I'm shining bright because I'm really grinding. So it's shining bright because I'm really grinding.
Yeah.
But
Take off.
You hosehead.
take off, hoser.
Achoo, that was a blessing. She's special to you.
Yeah, I just can't read these lyrics. I just yeah, not my kind of music. Yeah, not gonna do it.
Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
1,000 points alike.
Is there a chance tomorrow, Frank, that we may have a special guest on at halftime of the show Monday night?
We're gonna have a regularly scheduled special guest.
Yes, Mike Golick always comes on with us at halftime on Monday nights.
This will be the last Monday night that we'll be doing the Valpak VIP giveaway.
Right, the mortgage.
Now we will be doing that 2 weeks after that for the bigger game.
Right.
Right. But it'll be the last VIP Valpak VIP nights. And yes, we will have a repeat visit
Okay.
by.
Well, maybe we can ask that special guest what they say in that commercial.
You know, that might be a good question to ask them. I'll play the song on the mic and see if he knows. I can name that tune. We'll play a little game of what do we just play? We're going to play a game of name that tune. Okay, seriously, let's set Chris up. He's probably not watching right now. We're going to say, okay, Chris, we got a special game. We all like games here. We're going to play name that tune. And I'm going to say, read something about the artist. And you're going to say, I can name that tune in 5 notes. And we're going to get it down. He's going to win. You're going to let him win it. And then we're going to play it and see if he knows the song.
Finish that lyric. Because I'm really.
That's right. If you can name the artist and album and cut, he'll win $50 ice shaker.
There you go. Here's another sack for the Dallas defense. I'm telling you, that's got to be 6 or 7 sacks this game.
I think we should give him, if he gets the song right, a collector's edition of Sweatin' with the Oldies.
There you go.
The whole CD or the whole 8-track, or what was it on, the VCR tape? Sweatin' with the Oldies with Richard Simmons.
Yep.
I think Chris would really dig that. What do you think?
I think he probably will. I think he would as well.
By the way, you guys, I got this text at Mass, Christmas Mass, and I started laughing just before Mass started. My whole family was like, "What are you laughing about?" And I couldn't stop laughing. So, do you remember that picture of Mike Golick? The card, Chris.
Yeah.
Tim, you still have the picture?
The one the other night we showed.
Do you have the? Okay. I'm going to send you a picture. Have you seen the card, Jonathan?
I have not.
Oh, you got this. I'm going to say this is the funniest exchange, and to be in the crosshairs of Golick and Burke talking smack, it's classic. So, first, can you put this up on the screen? If I send it to you?
Me or Tim?
I'll send you the image, Tim.
No, pop the link on the invitation or email. I'll bring you the phone.
Man, this says
okay.
4 Dallas sacks, 2 interceptions, 1 defensive touchdown. I swear they have more than 4 sacks this game. I thought they had at least like 6 or 7. Maybe I'm wrong. Obviously, I am wrong.
I can't tell you everything that was said on this thread. Let me just say that. I know. That's the risk I have of this. Why don't I send you the image? Can I do that? Who'd you send it to me from? All right. I'll send it to you.
There you go, Big Aries.
Oh, another interception for Dallas. They dropped. Easy interception there, my friend.
Did Parsons get another pressure?
All right, so I've got to save this to my phone.
It's the shower so.
What do you mean?
Blocked punt, touchdown, Cowboys.
Really?
Hey, Tim, do you see that? Blocked punt, touchdown, Cowboys.
Oh, that'd be so
Unbelievable. 48-7, blocked punt, the touchdown. How about that? It's like, really, can things get any worse?
Yes, because there's still 6 minutes left in the third quarter.
Oh my gosh. What's that do for your game there, Tim?
So you're still a loser, is what you're saying.
No, but it's close. It's 128 to 137. You got 42 player minutes. You could do it, Tim. Says Lamb's got 6 points.
I got a whole other quarter and a half of Dallas defense.
Yeah, but CeeDee Lamb's not going to get – they're not going to be passing the ball, I don't think, much anymore.
Yeah, there's no love lost between these two teams. Man. I mean, it's been a while since it was –
I know that, but getting another 13 points or whatever it is you need on defense is – how many more points you need?
He needs 9 points.
Yeah, that's a lot more.
It's not a lot.
Right, I know that, but I mean, like I'm saying,
you can also lose points. Like if Washington scores, you go negative.
Yeah.
Points.
I'm waiting to see this picture, this image you guys are talking about.
Hold on, it's coming your way. This is the Mike Golick football card. And you know Mike and Matt have a friendly rivalry, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I did know that.
Yeah, they do because they were both playing around the same time, and one played on the O and one played on the D, and there's a little bit of a sniping between the lines, if you know what I mean. Matt's always tooling on the D line, and Golick's always tooling on the O line.
I'm gonna do a reaction while we're waiting.
That's a good idea, Dave.
It's signature lacrosse, Frank.
Sure. Can you bring the image up? We should make sure we have this for tomorrow's stream, by the way.
Yeah, I got it now.
We ought to find a Chris Gronkowski card. We ought to find a Matt Burke card. We ought to find this Mike.
There it is.
There you go. Can you blow it up, Eddie? Yeah. That's the shot. So that's the Mike Golick shot.
Love it.
Got it? Matt Burke. This might take place of the Matt Burke tweet of the week.
It might be because we don't have a tweet from Burke. So
Matt Burke says, "Look scared."
he does kind of.
So I said,
Looks surprised.
I know. It looks like some coach just said, "Golick, we're putting you on the O-line next game." And then I got an expletive from Mr. Golick. That's it right there. We got to save that shot. Back it up a little bit because it's got like this. There you go. It's like, what?
Must have had Barry Sanders running towards him.
Yeah. That's the shot right there. Now we got to find a picture of Matt Burke.
Oh, Berkey. Hey, look, Washington got the ball back.
49-7, 500 yards.
Look, Tim, you can't score points with a D unless Washington has the ball, right?
They ever get it.
That's right. Dallas D.
Wow, look at them comparing Micah Parsons to Lawrence Taylor. High praise.
Dallas D has 38. They go 45.
Crap.
What defense
Lawrence Taylor was arrested down here, I think, a week ago.
Was he really?
Yeah. It was last week. I think it was last week. He's arrested down here in Florida.
Who? Lawrence Taylor?
Lawrence Taylor.
LT?
Yeah.
For something innocuous?
No, I don't. I believe it was for not registering as a sex offender.
For not registering as one?
Yes.
That's a requirement?
He was arrested for not informing authorities of a change of address.
Because he's got a record of some kind?
A sex offender, yeah. And what the story I read said, I guess he was convicted. He had relations with a lady of the evening and believed that she was 19 years old, or was told that she was 19 years old, and she was 16, I believe. And he was convicted.
Was this here in Florida?
I don't know if it was here in Florida that it happened.
That's kind of sordid. We shouldn't be talking about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, just the report that I read. And the arrest was real. I mean, like Jonathan just read, it was real. The arrest.
Yikes.
So if you come into Florida, make sure you register. Oh, you blue state people. Down where you live. Make sure you register. Oh, Lord.
In the great state of Florida, what's the weather out there tonight?
Oh, it's just spectacular.
It's money.
It's really just spectacular. But you don't need to hear that. How's it in Chicago, my friend?
A little warmer than normal, dude.
I heard that.
It's raining right now. Not snowing, raining.
He picked that up from the whole coat hanger thing that
Randy Moss.
Randy Moss does, right?
Yeah. That hang it on the ear.
That's a Moss lobe.
Or maybe he's going to Savannah, because when I'm going next week, I was just told that it just went into back in effect. You have to have a mask on if you're out in public.
Oh, so you got that going for it too, right?
Yeah, so I got to do that.
In public,
I think in public,
outside
yeah.
walking on the sidewalk.
I think so.
I love that.
I think so.
That's right there.
I was told wherever you go, you have to have a mask. I don't know if that meant like indoors or outdoors or something. So.
Oh, sack.
Let's see. Not sure if this is the most recent one. Savannah.gov. No, this is from November and July. Yes, I don't know that something just changed. I don't know. Again, I don't know if it's inside, outside, something, but something just went into effect a day ago or something. Yesterday, the day before.
All right, Tim, here we go. I can feel an interception. It's 3rd and 10. He's going to have to throw the ball.
Or a strip sack.
Oh. Flag. They're going to get it, hit the quarterback late, I bet. Yeah.
What kind of gives that away?
He put a lick on him, dude, as he was getting ready to throw that ball. Offside?
Offsetting penalties?
No, that was it, but watch the lick he takes. It was an offside penalty, but watch the lick the quarterback takes here. Whoop! Boom!
Oh, man.
Oh, and then behind him. Right in the sternum.
Dude, no thank you.
Oh, that hurts.
How did he not break a bone?
You don't know that he didn't, do we?
Right.
Poor guy. That's a tough sport. Right in the chest. Right on the 4.
Stays in, 3rd and 5.
That can't be fun. You know that? Down 49-7.
He did not get there.
No.
They got to go for that. If they want to get back in this game, they got to go for it.
49-7. That's just too high.
John, they've dropped off that 84-point pace, my friend.
They have.
They'll be lucky to break 60 tonight, John.
A measly 7 points this half for the Cowboys.
That's embarrassing.
The Bears scored more than that in the second half.
See?
He looks like he's in pain.
Yeah, he does. Looks like he's really in pain, almost crying, it looks like.
It does.
Look at Parsons. He's going to blitz.
4th and 1.
Here comes Parsons.
Oh, nice defense. Now, does Dak Prescott come back on the field? That's the question right here. 2 minutes left, up 49-7. Does Dak Prescott come
He
back out?
shouldn't. If you want to win the Super Bowl,
Yeah, I don't think he should. At this point,
you take Zeke out.
Yeah, leave him all those guys on the bench, except for CeeDee Lamb. Let him stay in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. CeeDee Lamb needs to stay in the game.
Just snap the ball to CeeDee Lamb.
There you go. Direct snap. How was your Christmas, Big Money?
It was nice.
Yeah?
It was nice. Nice. We had just the family, like just my immediate family.
Hey, look who's in. Cooper Rush at quarterback. So do you guys have the is CeeDee Lamb in? I don't know. I can't tell, Tim.
I didn't see him.
So do you guys do the big meal on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
We've got some really great neighbors who has about 20 people over, and they do the 7 fish, and I'm responsible for bringing one of the 7 fish.
All right.
I bring tuna. I make this tuna. What's it called? Tonno con pomodoro. It's a.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
With the tuna and the tomato sauce over fusilli. It's a big hit. And then yesterday we cooked the prime rib at my house. For the first time, I made my own prime rib with the herbe Provence or whatever it's on top of it and the salt. It was really good. I never made one before.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I usually cook on the grill.
How big? How big?
6 pounds.
6 pounds. How long do you leave it in for?
You cook it for 30 minutes at 500.
Yeah, and then you lower it down to like 325.
Then you turn it off.
Well, you turn yours off.
Off for 2 hours and 5 minutes in the oven. Don't touch anything. It was perfect.
This got to be like rare, the medium rare.
It's medium rare.
Yeah, let's say because we did it for like 2 hours and 15 minutes, 2 hours and 20 minutes. But like the first half hour is at like 400 something, and then bring it down to 325. But it stays at 325 for that next remainder. Yeah. So inside it, I put the thermometer and I pulled it out at about 139 or so. And what I love about it is because a lot of people eat prime rib and they're like, oh, the nice pink part in the middle is the best. Oh no, man, because we crust the outside with garlic, just tons of crushed up garlic and like mustard and all that stuff and everything. And man, you get a piece of that on the outside.
Yeah, just get a little bit of it with the rest.
Yeah,
right.
Look at this run.
Oh, it's so good.
Is that CeeDee Lamb?
No, but he just caught that ball for 4 yards, ran backwards like 5, and then ran like 40, 50 yards. Gain of 61.
61 yards.
An unbelievable run by 17.
Michael Turner.
He turns it out the other way again, right here.
61 yards.
Love how he switches the ball in his hands to the outside. I love it.
It's a heck of a play. End of the third.
He's tired.
There's light at the end of the tunnel of this game for Washington.
Oh, he's just yakking on a bone.
Just yakking our bone. Well, Ed, if he or
how do you remember this stuff?
If he wasn't nosing, if he didn't feed him from the table, no, he's probably just nosing through the trash.
Oh, that's an
RV.
Yeah. I borrowed it off a buddy of mine.
He took my house. I took his RV. Now, don't you go and fall in love with it because we're going to take it with us when we leave here next month.
I just turned to look at the TV for a second and saw something that I was not expecting to see.
What's that?
I don't know if you guys were not watching the commercial. I can't help you.
Oh, yeah, we didn't see it.
I was watching the NBC show. Was it an NBC show?
Yeah.
The volume was off, though.
I haven't gone skiing in years. I want to go skiing.
Ooh, Bourbon Drinker says, make sure your oven doesn't have a rapid cool down setting.
Ooh, a rapid cool down setting. I'm not even sure what that is.
It's funny you should say that, Bourbon. Ours might, because it was a little cold. Rapid cool down setting. You know what? I think it does because a fan comes on even though the oven's on. I bet you that's what that is.
Might be. I don't know. I don't have one of mine. I was thinking too, because my dad wasn't there this year, and so we had like the same size prime rib as we normally get, and I'm like, we're gonna have extra. Maybe I'll slice off like one rib, like in just a big steak, and then just make that on the grill at another date or whatever. And we decided not to. My wife just, I don't want to mess up the weight of it because we know how to get this one perfect and everything. Because if you mess it up, man, you mess up a goodness piece of meat. You can't undo it. Yeah. So we kept it all and did it. But I'm looking at the price of like ribeyes in the store or fillets or things like that. I'm like, oh my goodness! And now the prime rib we got, it was like $6.99 a pound or whatever. Yeah, yeah. And so I'm thinking like, I might just go in there and go buy like a 6 or 7 pounder and just slice the whole thing into steaks.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Yeah.
And it's excellent eating too.
Well, steak and eggs?
No, just taking a prime rib and just slicing it into steaks instead of just doing the whole prime rib.
Yeah, but now you have, if you did that, then you have a little bit of steak and eggs for breakfast, my friend.
You could. I don't ever usually do steak and eggs. We did yesterday on Christmas Day. We always have eggs Benedict. So I made the eggs Benedict and Landon, how many you want? 3? Really? Dude, he ate 3 of them. Mowed them down. He's trying to gain weight so much, and he gets on the scale, 69 pounds. Poor kid's been stuck at like 69 pounds for 6-7 months.
This is a surprise.
This is a surprise.
This is just a real nice
Surprise.
Just a real nice surprise.
Catherine and I put together a little list. And if it ain't too much trouble, Clark, I'd like to get you something real nice.
See Lemon?
I don't think so.
Is that not him at the bottom? No.
Touchdown, Dallas.
My goodness. Here comes another extra point.
Yep. No, the only Jonathan can just close the gap now. I'm done. This is not good news for me.
I was telling the Super Squares fam earlier that the other night, Jody and I watched Jingle All the Way.
Yes.
The classic with Sinbad and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Sinbad, one fine actor.
Whatever happened to him, man?
He was.
Sinbad
did Kazam. That was it.
Sinbad passed away, didn't he?
Kazam.
He suffered a stroke in 2020.
I thought he passed away, or did he
He's
just have
still
a
alive.
He's still okay. I knew something happened to him.
I think.
He's still alive.
Yep, 65 years old. He's from Benton Harbor, Michigan.
Yeah, you in hell, all right. You know what? My name is Sinbad. This is Sinbad's house. When you're in Sinbad's house, you my bitch.
Hey.
Yeah, you know what that is?
Hey, Tim. Kind of screen some of that stuff there. Yeah.
What'd he say?
Yeah,
he was in Coneheads.
We come from France.
He was in Good Burger. Great movie. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Anybody? Just me?
I don't remember Good Burger.
Dude, you don't remember Good Burger? Keenan and Kel? Nickelodeon?
The movie Good Burger? I don't remember Good Burger.
You don't remember Nickelodeon, though? All that?
I remember Nickelodeon, the TV channel, but I didn't really watch it. I was an adult by the time that came out. I mean, my kids watched it a few years ago.
Boy. Jack kind of enjoys it more than I do. Oh, boy.
The Cowboys scored more points tonight than the Giants have had in all of December.
Man, I told you earlier, the Giants suck. I mean, they're bad.
Can't unsee that either.
The commercials on TV are great.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just.
How mad would you guys be if someone gave you a car for Christmas without talking to you about it?
It all depends on what kind of car it is.
Wait, gave me a car?
Bought it, like your wife. Like so it's your money, right? It's you and your wife's money.
Oh wait, they took my money to buy me a car?
Right. Well, yeah, like you share. I'm assuming you share the money with your wife, your bank account, whatever. And so for Christmas, she buys you a car without telling you, without asking what kind you want. You see these commercials. It's like, babe, I got you a car. Merry Christmas. I'd be like,
that's like the one where he gets her a dog and she gets him a truck.
Yeah.
where she takes the
I got to tell you, to me, that's like, wow.
Listen, if my wife found out a way to get a Chevy Tahoe in the driveway, I'd be
one
very
thing.
happy. If I'd opened a garage yesterday, Merry Christmas, and there's the Tahoes there, I wouldn't be complaining.
Yeah, John. So tell me what the problem is here.
I just think, dude, if I did that and I got the car wrong, my wife would be so mad at me. You got me a what?
I did that though. I mean, one year with my wife for her birthday, we went into Burns and pulled in one vehicle, and I had the dealership and everybody show up, and everyone knew what was going on, and swapped everything out while we were eating dinner. Came out, and the valet had a big, huge, gigantic bow on top of.
Really?
Oh,
That's
oh
pretty good,
yeah,
man. That's
oh
good,
yeah.
Dave.
We came out. She's like, "What?" I'm like, they're like, "This is your car." She's like, "No, my car is that." We're like, they're like, "No, this is your car." Did it for her birthday. It was pretty funny.
That's good. That was good. You get that on video?
No, I think it was probably before video cameras.
Well, you must have had like a cassette player with a built-in camera on it or something.
I think it was before we had phones, maybe. I'm not even sure. Or before there were videos on phones.
What kind of car was it?
A Mercedes station wagon.
What year was it?
It was like a, I don't know, like a 2000. Let me see. Madeline was born probably like a 2009, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, they had phones with cameras on them back then.
Mercedes station wagon. It was funny.
This game has a 40% chance of ending in scoregami.
40% chance.
Yeah.
What is
the
that?
Most, the most likely. What's scoregami? You said.
Score. Yeah, that's what I said. What is scoregami?
It's when a game finishes with the first time ever of that final score in the NFL.
There was one of those like a week ago.
There was
or
one
something.
today, wasn't there?
I don't know. There's been a couple this year.
I saw one last week. I can't remember which one it was. Someone that had 9. Was it something to 9? There was one last week.
9-0. That was the Bucks.
Maybe it was the Bucks game. And it was like
that had happened before. Has to have.
I know there was a scoregami last week. I've just heard that word for the first time in my life. So is there like a website that keeps track of it?
Twitter.
Twitter keeps track of it?
Yep, a Twitter bot. So the most likely tonight is 63-14. That would be the most likely. A touchdown apiece.
I thought one looked really strange today. Where was it?
Chicago's 25-24, no scoregami. That score has happened 14 times before.
What about the Chargers game?
Let's see.
41-29. That looked kind of weird.
But I know there was one last week. I saw something that said that this score has never happened before in an NFL football game. It was last week.
like, what a game. There's still so much game left. So much
12 minutes of misery.
You guys think they're
41-29, Houston Chargers.
Yep.
No scoregami. That's happened one time before on September 4th, 1983.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that score. Said that's a weird one.
And speaking of games, the Bears game that we just watched, and as we made fun of how bad the Bears are on Monday night, and like what a bad game that was, and being all that, was I believe the most watched Monday Night Football game in the last I don't know how many years. This last game that we just did on with the Bears.
Bears.
Really?
Yeah, I remember seeing that somewhere.
How about those Bears? Yeah, there's been a couple scoregamis this year already, Brisket.
Here it is. ESPN's Monday Night Football Week 15 matchup between the Vikings and the Bears, my friend, registered more than 15.9 million viewers. The second consecutive week that the audience reported 16 million. But there's something in about how many it was the. Let me see. Bears Vikings most watched Monday Night Football game. Let me see in how long.
Since 2011.
See, there you go. Since 2011, wherever you saw that. You wouldn't think a game between the Bears and the Vikings, two teams with losing records at the time, would be appealing to NFL viewers, but in fact, it was the most watched Monday Night Football game in Week 15
in a decade
since 2011. My friend.
You mean the Chicago Bears?
America's team, my friend.
That's fake news. America's team has 56 points.
That is fake news. So yeah, I told you. So there have been a couple of scoregamis this year. Is there a way to find that out without scrolling forever?
Yeah.
Like I said, I know there was one. I think it was like last week.
There's been at least 4 this year.
See.
In week 9, Colts 45, Jets 30. Week 7, Cardinals 31, Texans 5. Week 6, Rams 38, Giants 11. And week 11, Colts 41, Bills 15. And then I actually think that it happened again recently with the Chiefs Raiders.
What's the annual scoregami record? How many scoregamis is the? Is this approaching a banner scoregami year?
That I don't know, and I don't know how to find that out. But I do think scoregami is kind of fun.
You go to seasonagami.com, my friend.
Jay Wyckoff, who's one of our viewers,
yes,
it just sent me a tweet right here. It says he can help me get a Tahoe. There's a 12-inch 1/64th scale model of a Chevy Tahoe.
You should get that,
that
Dave.
I might be able to
I
get.
bet you the sunroof works.
There is no sunroof on that
There
one
you
right
go.
there. And I can open up the garage and have that sitting in the spot
You
where like
should,
the Tahoe
when
would
you
go.
pull up out of Burns, have that come out on a tray. Miley Cyrus, can she like look normal, please? Oh, God.
Yeah, like I think it was Jonathan earlier saying 2 people I just do not want to watch will watch nothing on that. I'm like, are they trying to crash all their ratings? Probably.
Yeah, I will instead watch Michigan crush Georgia, my friend.
I don't know if that's going to happen, my friend.
Just remember, next time you and I hang out, besides tomorrow night, will be next Sunday evening, and I will be like, "Told you so," my friend.
You might say that.
33 to 13.
33 to 13. You think Georgia's going to lose?
I do. I think they're going to get spanked.
33 to 13.
Yeah. And I'm not just saying that because half the team has COVID.
Half the team has COVID?
No, unofficially, there's a lot of rumors on swirling around Twitter that Georgia might not even be able to play the game.
There have been a lot of several bowl games canceled already. I heard the Hawaii Bowl or whatever.
Yeah, there's Lamb. Oh, he dropped it.
He dropped the ball. Lamb dropped the ball.
Sorry, Dave. Keep going.
Yeah, no, that I can't remember what team it was that was going to the Hawaii Bowl or something like that.
Hawaii.
And no, it wasn't Hawaii. It was someone from here in the Continental, the upper 48, that traveled down there and they canceled the game the day before the game, canceled it. So now they paid for all that. I mean, all the flights and hotels and I mean, like all that stuff, everything.
Hawaii's Rainbow Warriors out. It was Hawaii, I'm telling you.
Who were they playing?
But they're the ones that canceled. The guys freaking from
No,
Hawaii.
but who were they playing? That's what I'm saying. Someone flew down there for that
Oh,
game and from here, and it was canceled the day before the game. I don't know who they were supposed to play.
The Hawaii Bowl slated for Thursday, for Friday. University of Hawaii made the announcement that it would be pulling out. The game had to be set in Honolulu. The recent surge in COVID, blah, blah, blah. Ryan Silverfield, who coaches the Memphis Tigers, expressed his extreme disappointment in the cancellation of the game, but added that he hopes that Hawaii players have a speedy recovery and die, he said.
He didn't say that. That's fake news.
I'm upset for our seniors and the rest of the team that battle this. We've had a terrific time here in Hawaii as a program, and we're sad our trip ended this way. Drop dead. They're going to punt. There you go, Tim. Only way your defense can score is if Washington gets the ball.
All right, now we're back into it.
They could. See, Fenway Bowl, Military Bowl canceled. There have several bowls been canceled.
My question is, what do they do if like Georgia, they already said that one of the teams will forfeit. So like if Michigan or Georgia can't field enough players, that team will forfeit. They're not going to reschedule the game.
Man.
What if both teams can't do it? And let's say that they don't find that out until right before the game, and Bama beats Cincy. Do they just move Cincy on again and play them again?
Or do they just say that's the national championship and it's done?
Right. I mean,
but they'd have to play something in that other game. I mean, like all the people that bought TV time, commercials, everything. I mean, for the national championship, if they don't have it,
they could show a repeat of this game.
Maybe, or the Bears-Vikings game. Yeah. It was very popular.
Yes, it was.
Maybe they could play a game of Madden. Maybe they could play, or something.
By the way, I was very proud of our Tampa Bay Buccaneers today.
Because they won and clinched the division?
Yeah. I had my doubts, as I shared with you. With so many players out and Brady rattled from last week. And I don't know if you know about Carolina, the second best pass defense in the league, that I thought for sure they'd have a hard time, but they didn't.
I didn't know Vince Vaughn played for us.
Yeah, that wasn't Vince Vaughn.
Oh.
It was Ricky Vaughn.
Oh, Ricky Vaughn.
Money.
Wild thing. Keyshawn. I saw like a replay. I saw this guy run, and I'm like, that's going to be Rojo. And I started him today. I picked him up and everything and started him because Jonathan asked me to start him. So I started him against him. And I'm like, there goes Rojo.
Nope.
Who the hell's Keyshawn Vaughn? And I'm like, who is this dude? 55 yards, dude. Just
O.J. Howard.
Keyshawn Vaughn.
I'm like, who's O.J. Howard again?
Tight end, right?
Where's he been?
Yeah.
Look at that bridge.
That's a pretty cool bridge.
In Dallas.
Yeah, it's Dallas.
That is a really cool bridge. I like that.
How many points you need, Tim?
Dallas, you'd see that.
Tim, how many points you need, buddy?
8.
There's no sack. There's one.
Oh, did he get it? No. Is that a sack?
Yep.
Ford. Who's that young person? Assistant running back coach who looks like she's 28.
Jennifer King.
She's playing football. Wow.
Quarterback and receiver for the New York Sharks.
New York Sharks.
How are there still 9 minutes? And I've had no squares tonight, fellas. I hope that the fam has been luckier than me in squares.
Me either. And I've got one reaction left. I
One
should
partial.
probably do that. Let me see. It's the Hall of Fame, baby. Where else would you rather be?
Hey, Skeeter's here.
Skeeter!
Hey, what's up,
And he's
Skeeter? How was the pick?
not gonna say it. He's not gonna say good morning. Dang it.
Ski, were you ice fishing? Where were you? Tell us. Tell us about your day. Tell us about your Christmas.
Catch the muskie? Uh-oh. Right there.
Peter, we missed you, bro. I was worried about you, man. I sent you a text. Asked if you're alive.
You can't do that, Ski. You just can't not show up on Sunday. We almost canceled all of our games.
And I haven't seen him in the skybox either. That's the thing.
We checked the skybox. We checked the chat. We checked the leaderboards. No Skeeter.
I don't see Summer Marie either.
It seems like something odd's going. I think there's a mystery developing here.
Might be. Hey, I'm getting close to yards. I'm getting really close to total yards. I was a little bit under on Dak Prescott's passing yards. I went 274. He had 389. And the final score I'm a little off on.
Just a little.
I got 16 predictors. It's not horrible for as bad as this game is. Who's has a prediction 56-7? Anyone predict that score?
Bueller?
Anyone?
Bueller?
Anyone?
Sounds like a TV admin prediction.
Fry?
I'm probably the closest, Dave. I picked 17-14.
Jonathan did say it's gonna be a low scoring game.
I just picked it how I wanted to root for it, you know?
Yeah, I know. It's all right.
Positive thinking, right?
That's right. Skeeter's been driving in the Minnesota weather.
You should have picked 18, John.
I know.
Monica, yes, this
6
is
field
working.
goals.
This is working, Monica. It is working. Monica wants to know if it's working. I'm assuming you're talking about the Washington defense.
That, in fact, is not working.
Or maybe she was asking about Chandler, or Ross, or Rachel,
Monica.
or Phoebe. Yeah, Monica. Get it?
I do.
Skeeter, is it snowing up there in Minnesota? That's a first down.
I don't really think that's Skeeter. I think somebody's hacked his account. I think the mystery is getting deeper. This is not the real Skeeter. I think he's been hijacked by aliens. I think he's been kidnapped, taken into a vessel, and he's been
probed.
He's been probed several times. And,
The same person that replaced Avril Lavigne has done the same to Skeeter.
And Paul McCartney and John Benet Ramsey. All of them, right? Good defense.
He's checking in the hotel. Look at Skeeter. He's a working man.
At least Skeeter found room at the inn. This time of year, it's not so easy. I wonder if all that. I know that Jonathan, you were watching the Seattle game today, and I know like all that area on the West Coast and through there is getting that like bad storm. I wonder if all that's coming all the way across the country, and you're going to have that in 5 or 6 days.
Well, the weather by me right now says it's going to get a little crazy here.
Tomorrow?
It's going to be 47 degrees tomorrow, then 39, then 32, then 34, then 36, then 34, and then Sunday, 16.
Yeah, I was going to say, there you go. It'll be there.
A little bit of snow on Saturday. It'll be our first snowfall all year.
4 years ago, I lived in Chicago. It was -8.
-8?
-8 years ago today when I was up there.
I'm saving money this winter season, my friends, on snow plows.
There you go.
Third and 7, and this feels like the game, doesn't it, guys?
Oh, you caught that. That's a catch.
But not enough.
4th down, though. That's the NFC North. That's their plan. Need 8 yards, guys. All right, let's throw it 7. Let's throw it 6. That'd be funny if they kicked the field goal.
Oh, it's got to hurt.
Dude, David Tyree that thing, man.
He did. Look how he held that ball. With one
Yeah.
hand. Oh, his back. Man,
Yeah, it's a tough hit.
you should not do that.
He's going to need to go to the pyrocracker. My daughter calls it something like that. The chirocracker. The
Pyrocracker.
because where they crack your back and stuff. The chiro. Oh, I forget what it is she says. It's just hilarious though when I hear her say it.
No, he's not. He's playing against the second string defense. It's nice to see an exhibition season, a game in the week 16. Yeah.
56-7. How about that?
So will they crack 60? What do you think?
I don't think so.
Pick 6 would win for you, wouldn't it? Man, you need a
Real question.
I think you got more hope getting some points from your defense than from your offense.
Is 56-15 scoregami? And if so, Washington needs to score and go for 2.
Ah, the scoregami. It's pretty bad when the most important thing of the night or they wish for is a scoregami to happen. I mean, that's when you know things are bad.
Oh my gosh, he fumbled.
You got it back.
Oh, is that a touchdown? Are you?
No, I don't think so. I think it's down. Well, they're still discussing.
Well, it was a fumble, I think.
I don't know. I think he might have been down. 'Cause he's fighting right here. He's fighting right here.
Right there.
No, that's
No,
loose.
that's-
That is a fumble.
Should be fumble recovery at the 1.
You can't advance the ball on a fumble?
Right.
Yeah, he rolled it in on the other side of the goal line. You'll be able to see it right here. Watch. So it's loose right here. He's on the ground down.
He's down the right there.
There, and then he brings it forward over the line. So it'll be down at the 1.5 foot line.
Touchdown has been confirmed, they said. They gave him a touchdown.
Wow. And what's the point of arguing it now? Don't throw a red challenge flag and
It's
argue
not
it
like
till he
Tim
wants
needs
to-
the points or anything like that.
2-point conversion for a scoregami. We can say we've seen one then. Like, hey, remember that scoregami we watched?
I'll take Washington and 33.
Oh, they're going for 1. Why not practice?
I think
Practice,
56 to 13.
How much you want to make a bet I can throw a football over the mountains?
Coach would put me in fourth quarter. Man. You're 1 state.
Does that count as a receiving touchdown then? Since he was down, fumbled, and then got the fumble back?
I don't know.
Really?
And there goes my partial.
Wah, wah.
Anyone doing awesome in squares? Let's check the skybox.
Counts as a touchdown.
Blue Frog.
Are blue frogs poisonous?
All of the bright colored insects and animals like that are poisonous, my friend.
Ah, there you go. SLG from Buffalo, Minnesota, destroying it in my box. Predictors of 30 with a score of 72. Those are good predictors for this game.
Dexter's here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dexter Willis. Hello, Dexter.
These are some kind of shockingly close cheerleader shots.
Yeah, it was very close.
Skeeter, we're doing well, man. Some good football today, some not so good football today, some good squares.
You know, one thing we didn't see today, Big Money, I-1. Dan and I were both looking through the boxes when we registered tonight to see if I-1 was up there. Didn't see I-1. No.
I-1 was in the noon game slot, but we didn't see him the rest. How about them Bears?
Bears.
There's some diversity, like in the super squares. Look at the states.
Yeah. Tennessee, Kentucky, Utah, Wisconsin, Florida, Minnesota,
Maine,
North Dakota, South Dakota, Arizona.
Yeah.
Illinois.
Hey, there's my boy Matty Ice, Mokina. There you go. Predictors stink.
A couple people from React, Florida.
Yeah, those are nice guys.
Pennsylvania.
That's what I've heard.
Washington.
Wyoming.
Hey, Q Sparks here.
Stravo says Maine is him. Good old Maine.
Well, I hope tomorrow night's game's a little bit more entertaining. But even if it's not, I mean, tomorrow's going to be great anyway because we're going to call someone and give a mortgage away, hopefully.
We're going to try.
We're going to try to give someone's mortgage away
If
for
he can beat
payments.
the curse of the Gronk.
Tomorrow's going to be fun to cheer for Miami, who has just been a great story this year. Sorry, Dexter.
I agree with you. I mean, we all know Miami's going to crush the Saints.
I think the Saints have a chance.
See?
Yeah.
They have a chance. Dexter says, can't wait for Ian Book to lead America's team, the Saints, to the playoffs.
Wow. I didn't know that.
You know what kind of sucks? We talked about this a little bit Thursday. All these records that people are breaking this year, and they're breaking them before the added game,
Yeah.
but no one's ever going to know that. They're just going to say, oh, yeah, that record got broke because that's when they added the extra game. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't know. I don't think we say that about people that have records that were 16 games instead of 12. We've kind of forgotten that, haven't we?
I don't know. I mean, when you look at when I was a kid growing up, you'd look and you go, if a running back had 1,000-yard season, that was a good season because of the number of games. And then it changed to if a running back has a 1,200-yard season, that's the benchmark. And then there's more. I mean, so when you look at things like that, I think people see that and pay attention to it.
Right.
2,000 still the benchmark. 2,000.
Yeah, 2,000-yard seasons. Dude, OJ did that back in the day when it was now you got 17 games. OJ was doing what he doing when it was 12 or 14.
They were going to playoffs, but they didn't win. But he would hit 2,000 before the end of the season.
On December 16th, 1973, Buffalo Bills running back Orenthal James, O.J. Simpson, became the first player to rush for 2,000 yards in one season. How many games did they play, though, in that year? Where is it?
73, 12.
So I thought, but I thought it was – just want to make sure. Are you sure?
73, yeah. I think it was 12. It was 11.
Victory formation, 56-14.
14. I'm sorry.
14 games?
14.
Yeah.
You go to
That's
14.
wild.
And this game's in the books, my friend. Hey, John.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, good game, man, in fantasy.
I know. You too, man. It stinks that we both would have beaten the other guys, but
Yeah.
you got to win what's in front of you, and I did not today.
Good luck next week.
Tim's my favorite.
Man, oh man, what a game.
I didn't pick that.
Did the Bucks not win their division last year?
No. Saints did, didn't they?
Oh yeah, the Saints did. This is the first time the Bucks have won the division since 2007.
Yep.
That's wild.
Yep.
Good for them, man. How the Lions didn't win the division either, did they, this year? Well done, Tommy. You guys left me for a second there.
Yeah, we were in and out. I think we were abducted by aliens really quick there, and then we were just beamed right back down.
I'm going to be watching a documentary about aliens before bed.
All right, then we'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow evening.
We will. Tomorrow's going to be hype, everybody. It's going to be a big game between the Saints and the Dolphins. Big Money Frank's going to be here. Somebody has a chance, an opportunity to win big. It's going to be a blast, my friends.
That'd be pretty cool. I hope we see it. I hope they have a buddy.
I hope the buddy's me.
I hope it's me.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, John.